welcome everybody to this week's episode of the BuzzBoys Podcast. And this week I am joined by
Mitts, who did not make playoffs for fantasy football.
And I am also joined by
Gnarly Nick.
Whoa.
Nick is always good at
over
that.
here.
Discount double check.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Alrighty, and last but not least,
Michael Jordan, because it's my flu game. I got a migraine, and I'm still potting.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
still
no.
Podcast warrior.
Yeah.
alrighty, but we're also on top of that going to open some packs, some sun and moon, burning shadows, and some darkness ablaze.
Both possibilities for a Zard.
Yeah.
For a lizard.
Oh really?
like a Charizard.
Yeah, like a Charizard. Yeah.
Alrighty, well let's
So
rip into them.
Well, actually, if we can pull up a Ho-Oh.
Oh.
So what is it, 14-7 you right now?
Yeah. Getting absolutely rolled on these past couple
Well, let's
weeks.
see if we get
I'm
a
absolutely
catch up this
rinsing.
time around. Let's see them. Let's see what kind of cards we're starting off with.
Funk it. Funk it down.
Careful, because I think somebody spilled whatever water that is. I don't know what that is on the table.
Okay.
Oh, there's like a little drop.
Oh, we have white card.
White card.
White card. And what we got over here?
Ah, green card.
Gonna get rinsed again. I'm not feeling good about this one,
Get
boys.
your babies ready.
Don't even look at me. Ready? Fire.
Electric.
Dark. Every time.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, water and
Hey.
leaf. Alright, let's see.
Commissioner Rose.
Whoa, bonk. Hold on.
Batman.
Bonk. Everybody.
Whoa. What?
Don't lie, Nick. Don't.
She
Wow.
looks a little old.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, Talk Shot. This is a cute
That's
little
a cute
baby
one.
Pokemon.
But he got a Vulpix too. Is also cute. Just in case you don't know.
My reverse hollow.
Okay.
Garbage. It's a little bird.
Oh.
I don't know who this is. Oh, wait. Is that a Lowen Muck?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
kind of
sick.
That's kind of sick.
I've literally never
Border on
seen
that.
one. Yeah.
that's nice.
I didn't even know that card
GX,
existed.
Lowen.
Did you guys know that card
No,
existed?
I didn't know that card existed either.
Imagine
That's
they only
sick.
one.
That's one of one.
This is the only Lone Muck ever. Dude, holy shit. This thing's actually pretty nice.
So I guess that's an auto dub, right, to Matt?
Yeah, auto dub.
Wow,
You should really
five
look
in
up-
five in a row,
You should
John.
look up that
How do you
card.
feel about
You see,
5 in a row?
I've never seen that.
never seen this one either.
No further
Disappointed.
questions at this time.
Yes, please.
And then we got
No,
Flash.
no,
You got
no, I'll be the
Flash too.
reporter, right?
That's
Okay.
Flash.
Hey,
There's
zoom in over here. Alright, I'm here with John. This is supposed to be his flu game, but he's come up short once again. How do you feel that you're on a losing streak right now by 5?
We were going in with a game plan. Pretty simple stuff. Pucks deep, get in the corner, battle on the walls, win the 50-50 pucks. That's all we were trying to do tonight. Nothing special. Just get on the board, get greasy in front of the net. Couldn't even do that.
Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed by this performance?
Of course.
Okay, last question, what's the game plan moving forward?
Just keep grinding. I guess we got to get even simpler. Probably make some trades. Players are going to be losing their jobs.
Well, you hear to hear, folks. His flu game seems as though it's got the best of him. Medication was not the answer. I'm joined here by the winner. How do you feel that you're on a 5-game winning streak right now?
I mean, just like the standard is the standard. This week was this week. Next week is next week. And this week will now be next week. So we're just going to keep moving forward.
And that was plugged right from an actual coach. Please don't copyright us. As well as,
Tomlin,
you know what?
Tomlin,
You were down earlier in the
Tomlin,
season.
Tomlin.
How do you feel right now? You were down a lot earlier in the season. You made a lot of good
Oh,
comebacks.
yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, we just did the simple things right. And the boys are working hard all week. This is what we prepare for. And, yeah. I mean, like, there's like, nothing else that we wanted. Because, like, this is a Rainbow Muck. I have no idea what this card is. But, yeah. I mean, the boys are
But
rolling.
it's a winner.
All right, you heard it here, folks. 15-10.
Standard
Looks
is the
like-
standard.
December and Christmas is not coming early for John.
Ooh.
No, absolutely.
What I had.
Anything to say, Nick? Any comments to add?
No.
The standard is the standard. Full arts is the standard.
Well, alrighty. So that dub once again goes to Matt. Thanks.
Dude,
to
it
the,
actually looks really good on
Galarian.
camera. It looks like it's like a freaking
I
rainbow.
bet that's one of one.
I literally have never heard of this
Beautiful,
card.
beautiful
Or
card.
I've seen that card. What the
But alrighty, so for now we're gonna go ahead and end the video here since we're done with our card opening for now for a little bit. So we'll go ahead and end the video here.
What do I gotta do, man? What do I gotta do?
I don't know.
What do I gotta do?
Better card.
So
Apparently
side
it's
note,
ultra rare.
so on a side note, since we're still on the topic of Pokemon, we just finished the Evolutions episode 6, right? I believe of Pokemon Evolutions.
Episode 6, yeah.
In which we see a Rayquaza, a very nice Rayquaza with a Whismur. How do we feel about that one? How do we feel about that episode?
I actually really like that one. I thought the animation, it was probably some of the best animation that they've given us. It was a longer episode.
Yeah.
I thought I knew where the story was going, but since they're 10-minute episodes, I feel like it's hard to
give them a story. But like they were just pretty much explaining like the primal like evolution.
Yeah, just like the history of
Groudon.
like, yeah, and then like megas and stuff.
Yeah.
Kyogre, and then
It was a cool episode though.
I had no idea what was happening, but I liked that.
Yeah, no, I thought it was really
I also
good.
had no clue how it ended.
Yeah,
Except
no,
that he got caught, but I don't know which girl has it and whose Salamence that was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And also we saw a boy and girl Pikachu watching.
Yeah,
It was John and
watched.
Heather.
Yeah.
That was John and Heather.
Yeah, I did make a guest appearance with my lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a Pikachu.
As Pikachu's.
Shout out.
But
thanks for
that
having
Salamence was John Cena's.
Nah. Probably not. No, but that's the thing about like Poke lore though, like Pokemon lore, is that it's like there's so many different like cool ass kind of stories, but it's like you don't know where to find them. They're in these mangas that are 15 years old, and like that's it. But it's like you can't even buy them.
More.
Like
they have to animate this stuff.
They do.
I still am sticking to it. They need to animate the Trainer Red story, which is like one of the first Pokemon stories and mangas that they ever dropped. But
way better than Ash.
Hopefully we will get there though.
Yeah, hopefully, and also we also get some more news on Pokemon Arceus in particular.
Yes.
Of course, in that game, it's very well known now at this point that we are getting Hisuian, I think is how you say it, variants of the Pokemon. That's currently basically like the Galarian form. They're the same. They don't have anything too much different. Besides the way they look, that's the most important variant of this one. And so there was some news that now we got a Hisuian Voltorb, which is nice. It looks pretty similar. He just looks a little bit more.
He literally has eyebrows.
Yeah, he just has eyebrows.
But he looks
I
really
have
funny
a little
though.
bit of a question. So like, if you have a Hisuian Voltorb, don't you have to have a Hisuian Electrodude or whatever?
Electrode?
Electrode?
Probably.
Okay.
No, well,
So
yeah,
I don't
actually,
know.
yeah, because this is an Alolan muck.
Yeah, so I don't know what the
No,
deal is.
I don't think
With
that's
the
true.
evolution.
because-
There's an Alolan Grimer.
But there's also well,
Turns
yeah, I
Voltorb.
guess that's true.
He literally
I
has
like that one
eyebrows.
literally just has
'Cause, like,
eyebrows
I'm
and a
thinking
wood
of
finish on the
Farfetch'd
bottom.
also, but I think Farfetch'd just has like an evolution.
Let's
I
have a
don't
look.
think he
I
has
don't-
like a
very
first
handsome.
I don't think.
form where
And he's a little
like,
cross-eyed. Hey,
not
I think
Galarian.
this
only
Voltorb's
form.
a little cross-eyed.
Let me see.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, he's
Matt,
super
do it.
cross-eyed.
He's really anime.
Oh,
time around.
Voltorb, man.
Dude, man, legit looks
Yeah,
like
but he's just supposed to look like the Pokemon balls like in this generation.
He has like the
Right,
wood
yeah.
finish. So
Yeah.
so nothing really crazy. Pokemon loves to do these things where they.
Wait, he's got a
They
wood
say-
finish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Is-
at the bottom.
But
look at
but that's not a good conductor of electricity.
Yeah, what is going on? So he's
Hot
got a
seat.
strong
Pokemon
Voltorb.
developers
Whoa.
and science.
Pokemon developers.
Hot seat,
Yeah, they
it's
really
old
don't
times,
think
dude. Maybe
too
they-
much
they
about-
don't know too much about electricity.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Voltorb evolved throughout time. It's like, hey, this
Steel
is better.
with like metal is probably better than wood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
But
Hopefully we get some more Hisuian drops.
yeah, it's
and
very
leaks.
very exciting, and it's good to see. Like, I don't know, it's a good
Sorry,
variant type. I
excited.
feel like so far, especially with the Growlithe that we've already gotten.
Oh
and
yeah,
He's
such
stuff
a
like
sweet
that. I don't know, it's
prince.
very excited to see more.
Yeah,
So
no,
just
he's very
from these
handsome.
variants for sure. But alrighty, so that's going to be it for our Pokemon segment. Next, we're going to go ahead and dive into this week's homework. A very holiday-themed homework.
Yeah.
A little
by
scary.
Dom this I think so.
Little
It's not
scary.
scary.
Well, what was
But
so
it was
scary
actually
this
very
week,
wholesome.
Dom?
It was
What did we-
very
What did we
wholesome,
watch
yeah.
this week?
We actually did not watch a scary movie. It was not the horror Jack Frost film, which I had no idea about until last week.
That's so funny.
We watched Jack Frost starring Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, Jack Frost starring Michael Keaton. This one came out in 1998, right?
Mhm.
So, it's a pretty old movie, about 20-something years ago. So, we're not going to dive into spoilers. But
Yep.
it is a Christmas time. Yeah, we're going to dive into spoilers. Sorry.
we're gonna
We're just
dive
gonna
in
dive
head first.
Yeah.
Just
So,
spoiler deep. So if you
yeah.
care at all about spoilers for Jack Frost, skip ahead.
Which
We
you
are
shouldn't.
diving into this private parts first.
Well, yes.
What?
No,
Does
no,
Snowman
that's PG.
have private parts?
You could say that.
They can, I think, if you make it.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
this
I think
one
you
definitely
can-
did. No, well, this one kind of did for a little bit. Boobs.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, we'll
Could
get
you
into
have
that.
boobs for a little
We'll get into
bit?
that. All right. So, the movie, 1998, stars Michael Keaton, and I'm just gonna run through a quick what it's about. So he's got a band. His name is Jack Frost, and he's got a band.
I can't believe his name is Jack Frost, by the way. So,
Yeah.
side note, like, his name is
Yeah.
Jack Frost. Are you going?
I like it. So
That's a sick last name.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
And
a sick
Charlie
hockey
Frost.
name.
Charlie Frost.
Charlie Frost is
Yeah.
a sick hockey name.
Yeah.
Charlie Frost.
So, Jack Frost, the musician, has a band called the Jack Frost Band. Was not very creative, but whatever.
But still a cool band name.
Cool band name. Sure, because that's a unique ass name.
Yeah.
So, he's playing. Somebody in the club notices him and is like, hey, guys, check these guys out. Does the old time, opens the phone and points it.
No, do you like Back to the
I
Future?
was,
Yeah,
I
like
was
the
like,
flip
wait,
phone.
so
Yeah,
it's like the people are best digging it. like sound reception that he's ever getting. So like, oh, that's clean.
Yeah. Yeah, and the flip phone, too.
Yeah.
Flip phone.
Yeah.
So, he's playing. The band gets noticed. That's the beginning. It was just introducing the Jack Frost Band.
And they were grooving.
And
Yeah.
Nick, you can correct me if I'm wrong in any parts because I kind of.
And our guy
flew
has
through this.
pipes though.
He
during that
does,
part.
and I'll get
Yeah.
into that. I'll get
Yeah.
into that right now. So, anyways, fast forward to Charlie Frost is being released from school. I believe it's the last day or something like that.
Mhm.
He's been released from school. Turns out Charlie Frost, who's Jack Frost's son, is kind of like a hero to his boys, to all the people, and they have a huge snowball fight. And his bully Rory, what a name too, Rory, and him get in a fight. Charlie comes out on top. That's the next scene, right?
Mhm.
That
So-
snowball fight was sick, though.
Yeah, no.
Like, it made me wish, like,
that was
I
an
grew
actual
up.
war zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I grew up with that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that they had a slingshot that was just slinging snowballs.
Like, giant ones.
Giant ones, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be on the bad guy side because, I mean, make a couple of kids cry. Down. I'm down for that.
Go for a couple headshots.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, they had the weapons on their side too.
It also
Big
looked like
shot.
it also looked like it was kind of
And
like
also
a
snowboards.
7th grade
Snowboards?
versus 6th grade type thing.
Yeah.
Looks like they were like the older class versus the okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice little
Anyways.
healthy rivalry.
Yeah.
Charlie comes out on top against his bully. Right, it looks like he's the cool kid of his grade. And fast forward, now they're back at the house, and what's his name? Jack Frost returns home, and his whole family. It's a nice little reunion. They have a good family going, and they decide to build a snowman together. It's like a really big thing for them,
Like
right?
a tradition,
Yeah,
kind of.
tradition. Build a snowman together. And then he makes a promise that he can't keep, where he says, I'm going to watch Charlie's hockey game. But he has to run a gig real quick, record some music. Turns out he misses the game, right? Misses the game. Charlie gets mad, and he decides, no, we're going to make a family trip. And in this family trip, what's his name? He gets a call saying that, apparently somebody likes him. They want to sign the Jack Frost Band. Ergo, he has to miss the family trip. Breaks Charlie's heart. Now, before he does this, it's important I tell you guys this. Jack gives Charlie a gift before this happens. It's a harmonica, right? Because Jack Frost is unreal on the harmonica, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Got a nice mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The wife thinks so, too.
Dude, the wife's a rocket ship. What's her name?
Well, she's dead now. I don't know her name, though.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
She's an absolute rocket ship,
R.I.P.
though.
Rest in peace. But she
Yeah.
was a rocket back in the day.
So, anyways, he gives Charlie a harmonica. He's like, super excited. Anyways, trip gets canceled. Charlie's like, I don't want this harmonica. It's yours. I don't want it. You're a bad dad. Whatever. Right? Charlie just doesn't understand.
Dude, that was so hard when he did. I was like, damn, chill, kid.
He's like, I don't want it.
Nah. He's like, nah.
I don't want it anymore.
I don't want this shit.
And by the
Keep that.
way,
That's
like
hard.
for the record, he's actually a really good dad.
He is,
Like,
yeah.
he tries really hard, and then
He's
like,
trying to support, like, his family.
Not just that, but like there's small little details. I don't know if you guys noticed that show that he's like a really good dad. Like, i.e., when he first gets home, like he says hi to the wife. She's
Yeah.
the first one he sees.
Do you like a
But
little
like,
role play
there's
thing?
a little thing that they don't explicitly say, but like he kind of takes a step back and he puts his arms up. And then she's like, all right, cool, like, now, like, you want to see the boy, but, like, what did you get me,
Oh, yeah.
And it's almost like a routine. Like, he clearly does this every time,
Yeah.
So, like, it just
Yeah.
shows that he cares about his family. Like, he always brings back something for his,
Oh, yeah.
his
Yeah.
wife and kids, So, like, he's not a fucking asshole,
No,
Like,
of
he's
course
actually a
not.
really great
And he
dad.
sings
Yeah.
for the wife, and it looks like he cares. It just looks like he's getting his big break when at a time where
At, like,
Charlie
an
wants
important
to.
developmental time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Go on.
he decides to cancel the trip with his family and starts to drive with his band to do this rehearsal when he realizes he made a mistake. I want to be home for Christmas in this cabin, wherever the hell it is.
Also, why didn't he, like, talk about that beforehand, before they left, you know? Like, how come, like, as a crew, they weren't just like, all right, guys, do you guys, like, really want to go?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know? Especially because afterwards, they, like, he asked, and he's just like,
maybe
you guys really want to go? And everybody was like, yeah, let's stay home. Like, hell yeah. You know?
Well,
Like,
I don't know. Maybe it was just like that. Like, it's our big break thing. Let's do it.
Yeah,
And then
that's
turns
true.
out halfway through, So he's driving back home, and he runs into a snowstorm. And not only does he run into a snowstorm, but he runs his car off like a bridge or something. I don't know what he does.
Yeah.
So, basically, Jack Frost has now died. Right?
Stuff.
Very grim.
Nope. But also, sick coat though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That was a great coat.
Dude, like a Bane kind
yeah,
of coat.
some
like,
Bane action going on. It was sick. And then he had the little glasses too. He's
Yeah.
a rock star.
So, moving on, it fast forwards a year later. Charlie's getting off of school again, and he's just down in the dumps.
Just
He's depressed.
depressed.
Yeah. They try to do the whole snowball fight scene again, and he's like, not today. And Rory's like, man, he's never been the same since his old man passed. Can't blame Charlie, whatever. Charlie probably even feels a little bit of guilt as well, thinking, you know what, like, I was too hard on my, you know, I didn't see that my dad's big break was here.
Mm-hmm.
I was the reason why he turned back around. He's dead. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
So, anyways, Charlie's
My
having
mom's still
coping
hot.
problems. You can tell little Charlie Frost having these coping problems, trying to get used to life without his dad, and he's going through these anger issues, but then he decides to build a snowman. Right?
That's also a year later.
Yeah, the year later.
Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you. Sorry.
So, he built a snowman. Right on the button, he puts a little Jack Frost band pin, and he leaves. By the way, sad scene. Landslide was
Dude,
playing.
Landslide by Fleetwood
Oh my
Mac
god.
there.
Well, because like that's the biggest thing that I was gonna say about this. Great score.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
soundtrack
Just
is
bangers,
lit.
dude.
Yeah.
Just bangers, man.
So, very sad scene. I was going to ask you guys real quick, out of sad scenes, where's that rank? That's got to be kind of up there. It's pretty sad.
Dude, that was the saddest building of a snowman ever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that was really sad.
And prior to that, he sees a whole family building a snowman.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
girl on his hockey team just building it with like her dad, like having the time of her
damn.
life.
I forgot to mention this a little bit earlier before Jack died. His hockey team sucks.
Yeah,
Those
the
are
coach
only
is
though.
the
Those
coach
are
is
only 8
hilarious
people.
too.
Yeah.
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 There's only-
Only
it looks like those
eight-
are the only two
8 kids
teams
on the team,
in the...
In that like
Yeah.
region,
In the town,
in
yeah.
Den, in like
And
a place
Rory
near
is-
And
Den-
then those
Bullies
are the
the
only
captains
times that
of
they
the
play. They just
Yeah.
play each other once a year.
at 3 o'clock at once a year.
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
So his team gets smoked 8-0, and I always laugh at that scene too because Charlie goes on a breakaway and hits the crossbar and looks at the scoreboard like if it was gonna make a difference. It was 8-0.
No,
It was 8-0.
Like, he just scored a touchdown and hit the 2-point conversion in the hockey game, and you're like, oh, okay.
So Rory is Bully is the captain of the hockey team. So, anyways, after he builds a snowman, he plays on the magic harmonica that his father gave him. Turns out Jack's soul somehow turns into the snowman. So
Kind of weird.
yeah,
Mhm.
kind of weird, but he comes back as a snowman and he's having a rough time.
He's magical as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
runs into a
Super
snowplow.
magical. Yeah. Oh
Gets hit
yeah,
by a
that was
snowplow.
hilarious. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also sees his son's hockey coach, Sid Gronick. And
Absolutely traumatized that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's been going to therapy
Yeah.
every week
and
since.
Michael Keaton's upset that he's a snowman. He's like, this is not even clever. Like, this is stupid. Like, what the hell is this? And he's a little upset. He's trying to convince Charlie, because Charlie's like, oh, dude, like, the snowman's real. He finds out that the snowman's real. He's trying to convince Charlie. And, what happened? Why does Charlie start running away?
No, he's following it.
Oh, he's
like,
following,
why are you
yeah.
following
Yeah, he's
me?
like, why are you... So, he realizes that his dad is a snowman because he calls him Charlie Boy. He's like, Charlie Boy,
It's like,
so,
that's what you used to
he's
do.
That's
like,
also
stop.
after the fight, I think. No.
What fight?
Yeah.
No,
it was. It was.
Or
No,
before
no,
it? That's what
It's
it is.
just before it.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's right.
So, anyways, they're together, and he's like, why are you following me? It's weird that a snowman's following me. People are going to ask questions, and a snowball comes out of nowhere, right? Smokes... did it hit Charlie, or does it hit...
It's Rory.
No. The snowball hits Charlie or Jack first, and they're like, what the hell?
No.
Oh, no, it does hit Rory.
Because
he's like,
Charlie sees Rory, bullying the little girl.
yeah.
And then they're like, she, looks up, oh, my savior's here. And he's like,
yeah, no.
no,
And
my
then
dad might be
the
a
snowball
snowman.
comes in
I
and hits...
can't do this right now.
I got too much going on right now.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on.
The snowball comes in, hits the kid. Turns out the dad can sling a snowball.
Oh, yeah.
And he has the ability to, just make snowballs from the ground
Yeah.
and just sling them.
Yeah.
So, I also want to address this. Did anybody else think it was really weird that when they thought Charlie threw the snowball, they almost killed him? He was just hanging off a cliff and they were
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, and there was literally like 20 kids against one freaking kid.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, leave the damn kid alone.
Where did this gang of kids come from?
Yeah.
And why do they hate Charlie so much?
Like I don't think there's like 20 kids in this town, dude, because like
I've only
each
seen,
hockey
like,
team's
10.
got like 8 players.
Instead of
So
being
it's
astounded that there's like 30 snowballs in the air from one freaking
One
kid,
kid, yeah.
they're like, let's get him!
Yeah, and they literally
What the
chase
hell,
him off a
dude?
cliff, and they're fine with him just falling to his death.
It's like, yo, screw
And he
this
falls
guy,
and he's
man.
sliding away, and they're
Nerd.
still like, go after him. It's
So-
like, dude, alright, let him go.
They chase him off this
Let's
cliff.
go,
They
man.
get mad because Jack Frost's guy ends up slinging like 80 million snowballs at these kids. They think it's Charlie for some reason, and they drive him off a cliff, and he falls on his dad. His dad's like, I'm there for you, falls on his dad's snow thing, and then they have a chase scene. Where, they're chasing him.
electric.
Loved
Very
it.
electric.
My favorite line is when he like comes through the thing.
Shredded.
Yeah.
Shredded.
So they have a snow scene and all that. It turns out that was like a good bonding moment between Jack and his son Charlie, and that's when he calls him Charlie Boy there afterwards.
Yeah.
So then he decides to right some wrongs. He joins his hockey team again, and kids just Gretzky. Kids just sit.
Yeah,
the
but
kid.
wait, you need to
what's
address
that?
something.
The-
The stolen valor.
What?
He wore 99.
Oh,
yeah.
I would abuse
Forbidden.
that kid on ice.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was
Oh my
like,
yeah.
god. No, and like
Come
this
on,
kid doesn't
Michael
even got
Keaton.
a.
You
those,
definitely
like, tiny
raised
ass
this guy.
little like things that say like pretty much stop on the back of his jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
I hated the
Like
kids with the stop
that, like
sign.
on the back of the neck.
That would have been the
Yeah.
finishing touch on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because if you had that, and he's wearing 99, assault.
No one
Assault.
wears
Assault.
99.
Assault
Absolute
kid.
assault.
Yeah.
No
So-
one wears 99.
So for those
But he
of
was
you-
toe dragging.
So those people that aren't hockey fans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's explain that.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Basically, the greatest hockey player to ever live, Wayne Gretzky, wore 99, and his numbers retired not through only his NHL teams, but literally like the whole hockey corporation. You don't wear 99 is disrespectful.
The league as a whole.
So
yeah.
disrespectful.
No one
to wear
wears.
that.
No one wears it.
And whenever there's like a kid in your like home rec league that wears number 99, you absolutely abuse that kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he's the sickest kid. You
I
absolutely
used to
just put his
see-
face
like,
in the
back
snow.
in the day, dude, I would see kids wear that number. I'm like,
Like-
I'd run
what's wrong
kids
with
for
you?
that exact reason.
What is
And
that?
they were
I'd
never
absolutely run
good.
kids.
They
They
were
were
good.
never
But-
good.
But it was one kid like per team, like
Yeah.
for the both of us, and
We'll always
like
have one.
it would blow my mind. That I was like, dude, this kid's got the audacity to wear this number. This is insane. And then everybody would just target him pretty much.
Yeah, it's
So
ridiculous.
don't wear 99.
Never.
Don't wear
ever.
99.
Charlie,
Alright.
you messed up.
Alright.
Charlie did mess up.
Idiot.
But, so anyways, his dad and him have a bonding moment. He joins his hockey team again. His dad's like, you know what, I'm going to go watch you play finally. And basically, it starts to get hot, though. Starts getting hot. Jack goes to watch him play. It takes a lot out of him because it's starting to get hotter and hotter. But Charlie is just wheeling dealing out there, making kids look bad, going top titties. He's sick.
Keep in mind that his dad taught him
The J shot.
The J
Toe
shot.
drag.
They
the
call
toe
it a
pull
J
in,
shot.
and then
Yeah.
just an absolute.
Yeah.
They,
freaking
they
rip.
call it
Yeah.
a J shot. For us, it's a toe drag.
Which is actually like a practical move. Like
It is,
Yes.
that's like a practical move to like score. And,
It's
and-
very
Yeah.
it's very used a lot.
But like back
Yeah.
then, that was like the old like, oh, that's too flashy.
Yeah.
Like, keep your entire blade on the ice. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the two flashes, like the Michigan now, everybody's doing it. And it's like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Like how
Yeah.
people are doing this. Back then, that J shot
It's like, whoa, chill
was
out.
lethal.
Yeah,
So
chill out,
I
man.
also forgot to mention that. Yeah, you know he teaches him the J shot before he dies.
Mm-hmm.
So then Charlie's on a breakaway. Here's his dad saying, you know, arms and wrists. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I
All right, Jack Frost. That's where you're losing.
Yeah,
it.
Tight, dude. That's all you gotta do is
Keep him
him
tight.
Yeah, keep him tight. Charlie
tight.
just rips it bar down. And there was also one that I thought was hilarious. Because, you know, sometimes they just can't get the sport right in a lot of things. And he rips one wide, and the goalie's like, whoa, he's good. And I'm like, shut up.
Oh yeah.
I was like, shut up, dude.
It was over the net though.
Yeah,
too.
it was like, what,
Yeah.
either that or hit crossbar or something. And the
Yeah.
goalie's like, whoa, he's good.
Yeah.
I'm
Whoa,
like,
he's
shut up.
good.
Even as like a 12-year-old kid, like if you rip one wide, the goalie's absolutely ripping you, just being like,
Yeah.
"You fucking suck, kid."
That's
You know,
exactly
like
how
in
he's
real
like,
life.
Yeah. No. Oh my god, he's sick.
Yeah.
Nar, dude.
So, basically, he finally gets to watch his son play. He fulfills that promise that he had before he died that he couldn't keep. But the problem is he's melting. So, he's like, you know what? Let's go up to the cabin. Charlie's like, let me take you to the cabin where we were supposed to go because it's supposed to snow there. And I keep you safe. So, they have this bright idea to go into, like, a Christmas tree truck log thing up there. when he runs into Rory, and Rory's like, I knew it, like, your snowman was talking. And he's like, basically, Rory kind of turns to a good guy. Helps him out. He's like, Snow Dad's better than no dad, because Rory did not grow up with a dad, probably why he was a bully.
Yeah, which is, and there's a weird line that they say earlier where he's like, you know, they're walking away and he's like, hey, you loser, Charlie, whatever. And he's like, dude, he just lost his dad this year. And then the other kid's like, so I never had a dad.
It's like, damn, and he like says to him, he's like, yeah, he should get over it.
That's what he says. Yeah, because he's
like,
just leave me alone. He's like, he's never been the same since his old man died. And he's like, I never even knew my old man. Yeah. It's about time he gets over it.
Yeah. So it's like, if you were that kid, it's like, you would understand how hard it is to be without a dad. You know, for like your whole life, and like he just lost his, like, what an asshole kid, bro. But I'm kind of glad at least he helped, you know, to at least like redeem himself. Cause
spiky
by the way, Rory can shred, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say, it's like, dude,
slopes.
that was a crazy chase scene because all those kids just jumped on the boards and just started chasing, just started shredding.
That actually made me want to ski.
I know.
That made me want to hop on a mountain.
So, anyways, I'm approaching the end here of the movie. He successfully gets his dad up to the cabin. His mom is freaking out with one of Jack's friends that was a piano player. I forget his name in the movie. And they're like, we gotta find my kid. He just ran away. They go up to the cabin because they know he's gonna be there. And Jack's like, hey, thanks for taking me here, but I kind of gonna die again real quick. Like, so basically his like soul is gonna leave the snowman, and everybody gets to see him in his human form again, even the wife and his friend, and basically says, you know, thank you for giving me one more chance at being a better dad. Leaves.
You know, before I thought he was like a decent dad.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like you weren't like a deadbeat.
He was just in like he was just in a rough, rough area. He was just in a rough like time. Trying to be successful with his band while trying to be like a better dad. It was kind of like a weird.
It's just a hard Christmas, like one hard.
But the thing is, though,
it's literally just a tough Christmas.
One hard Christmas like that, like losing like your parent or something, like that could ruin Christmas for a person.
Oh yeah.
So I guess this kind of redeemed Christmas too. Christmas is back.
Yeah.
Basically, just to end it here, Jack leaves. His soul finally departs Earth, and you know, he's like tells his wife, "Oh, is it Gabby? Is it Gabby?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, sings for her one last time.
Just
tells Charlie to be the man of the house.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. That
I was
really
like,
funny
yo.
to me.
No, dude, and plus I thought it was like a nice moment too. I was like, why don't do that. Like, I just thought it just made it weird.
Do what?
Made it weird.
The singing.
Dude, especially because like, so he's a snowman, and then all of a sudden like there's a moment where like, you know, you hear the music, it gets really whimsical and it gets windy, and then like he transforms back into like a human, and then he's like, hey honey, you know, and then he gets kind of quiet, and then he like looks at her and he's like, can you see? Stop,
I don't even remember what he said.
I was like, please stop, dude. I was like, you just gotta be like, I love you, honey. All right, I gotta go. You know, I was just like, he was like,
it's like,
but I'm actually dead. So.
I was like,
so, anyways, just to finish off, then it fast forwards. I think maybe a year later again. Looks like his piano player's kind of got his groove back. He's playing the piano.
Yeah, the dad's best friend.
He's got a nice ending. Looks like Rory and his boys are playing street hockey with Charlie and his boys, and then it ends right there. Ends right there. End of the movie. So basically, what'd you guys think of this to kick off Christmas?
Have you guys seen that before?
I have not seen
a
this.
long time ago.
Okay.
Probably not has.
I feel like I've seen
away.
it a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
it does feel slightly familiar, but it's like I think I've erased it from my brain because
it felt nostalgic to me.
When I was a kid, I was terrified of this incarnation of this freaking snowman. I was terrified. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I just thought he looked super creepy, but he's actually not that creepy. He's kind of a cuddly little snowman. But I don't know why, dude. I thought he was like the most terrifying thing ever.
Oh my god!
You know, and actually,
but it didn't take much to scare us.
I know.
If you look at the credits, it says that it was made by the Jim Henson, whatever the heck. But like Jim, I don't know if you guys know, but Jim Henson is the guy who made all of the Sesame Street like puppets and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh
so
really?
So it's like a very like well made. Apparently, like little puppet is what he is. Like the whole.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
He's a puppet.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Nice
thought it
little
was
fun fact. Pod Daddy.
animatronic type of thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pod Daddy.
It looks pretty good.
I was gonna say I was surprised with like the actual snowman and how it moved and like
Like
Yeah,
the fluidity of
especially
it.
because they had the two scenes that made me really like wonder, well, what the hell is it fucking made out of? Because like there's one scene where like Charlie brings him into the house and like the mom comes in, it's like, dude, you got all the windows open and there's water on the floor, what the fuck's going on in here? And he's like, I don't know, it's a science project. And then like later down the line, you know, like they make it to the cabin or whatever, and like Charlie falls asleep, and the dad just this huge snowman comes in, he's like,
and he walks like this.
he gives him a kiss on the forehead, this huge snowman,
Like a big old smooch.
and then I was like, dude, what the fuck? He'd be fucking like covered in water right now. What the hell is he made out of, dude? I was like, what? So that's why, like in the credits, it says that. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Good pull there, Pod Daddy.
Yeah.
So overall, what do you guys think though? Good Christmas movie?
Yeah.
So
final
rate,
Good
and then
little Christmas movie.
All right. So. Oh, okay.
good.
So what was your guys' favorite scene?
I think the chasing
Chasing?
That's
down the
awesome.
slopes, dude. Like those kids were shredding,
Shredding.
and then Jack Frost was shredding,
Shredding.
and because like first they were both on the board, and then
He
like
somehow split it in two.
I guess, but then like Charlie got a board somehow. Like
He split it in two.
It was
Really?
a toboggan that
Dude,
he said.
no way.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I didn't see
This
that
this
part.
snowman's
It was
magically
like
powerful.
from a tree though, wasn't it? Like he like
No, it was
No,
literally
it was just,
a,
like, on the
big
ground.
toboggan.
It
He,
was like-
he smashed it in the middle and it literally just
And
split
it
in
just
half.
split in
What?
two, and then
Yeah.
they were like, shredding.
Oh, okay,
Shredding.
okay, yeah, no. But
But
no, I think that was like
my favorite scene was when Michael Keaton, when he's the snowman, teaches Charlie how to do the J pole.
Oh, in the
Yeah, in that sick little
Oh,
pond.
Dude,
Yeah, that was-
ODR season?
That was
Yeah.
the sickest ODR ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
For those
yeah,
of you
I
that
know,
don't
yeah.
know,
Outdoor
ODR
rink?
stands for outdoor rink, and if you ever have an opportunity to play hockey on an outdoor rink or even just skate on
In
it,
the elements too, with all the trees
Yes.
around, I was like, that was so sick.
oh,
Yeah.
So that was my favorite.
that was a good one.
Your favorite scene?
Dude, I really like the ending scene, dude. I thought it was so funny and like so like stereotypical. If he's like, okay, like I'm gonna go back to the dead now. See you later. You know, he's like, be good, eat your vegetables. All right, see you later.
Yeah, alright, I'm
I
out.
was just like, damn, what the hell, you know? And it's funny because the kid's very much like, don't go, like you can't go, like you can't. He's just like, sorry, I gotta go. I was like, I don't know.
But I
Yeah,
actually
he doesn't
cannot
really
say.
and he doesn't explain like, I just have this feeling inside that like I just have to go, you know, whatever. He's just like, yeah, I gotta go. It's like, dude, how do you know?
Yeah,
like,
like,
what?
Look
It
at
was,
the
it
sky.
was very
Ah,
Michael
it's time to
Keaton.
go.
Yeah,
It was
it
very
was.
Michael Keaton. He's like, yeah, I guess I gotta go, you know?
Yeah.
I think it was mainly like
He's just sniffing around.
Yeah.
like they're kind of broken right now. Like if I can just get a little bit of time to fix it and then leave, like that's all I want.
That and like a lot of the scenes where like the snowman would move and like everybody was kind of like looking at him and like freaking out or like the best one was when Charlie was like carrying him around town in a little like wagon,
Yeah.
And
and
he's,
like
like,
all the other kids were like, he
What the
ditched
fuck?
us for a snowman. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah.
And then later in the movie, he's like talking to the snowman after like all the kids were like, yeah, you can be on the hockey team, like it's okay. And then like he's just like talking to the snowman.
Yeah.
And the other kid's like,
And they're
What
like,
the fuck?
"Whoa."
Yeah.
Charlie, come on, we gotta go, dude.
And his dad-
And the coach and
Stop
dad's
talking to your
just like,
damn snowman.
The coach is like,
Don't talk
"What?
about it."
Yeah, don't talk about something.
it's like, "Don't talk about snowman."
What's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, it's tough. I actually like the first hockey game, but like the hockey game, like I didn't care about. But when they're like jamming, like that jam scene is sick.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like on the harmonica, just
Yeah.
like
Oh,
going
yeah,
nuts
yeah,
and, like-
Yeah.
yeah. That part was sick.
Yeah.
Either that part or like
Jack Frost's pipe.
yeah, he does. Michael Keaton gets
Yeah.
after it,
Mhm.
or
Nice
for whatever reason, like I really
Gets
like the
pipe.
scene where the best friend, like Michael Keaton's best friend and like the family friend and piano player, took him to that Winterfest, and like Charlie was like, "Do you like miss my dad sometimes? Like, why don't you play like music anymore?" And he's like, "I don't know. Like, I just kind of lost it. Like once your dad died, like kind of just showing like."
Mm.
It
The
wasn't
impact.
just them, yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't just like Charlie and the mom. Like,
And how
Yeah.
wholesome. He wasn't even trying to bang the wife.
I
dude, he wasn't
know.
trying to bang the wife at
I know.
all, bro.
Even though he was
Yeah.
at the house a lot.
You would
I
have
don't
not.
know.
Well, do we know?
No, that dude
Yeah,
100%.
No,
did.
yeah, no.
And you know what
Boys,
though,
that guy's
and
boys.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
tarnish
that guy's
her
boys.
name, but like
That guy's
I
boys.
bet like if he made an advance, like the flood of emotions, like she might succumb to it.
Mm-hmm.
But like he was a fucking noble guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really went off.
That guy was a guy's guy.
Yeah.
He was a good lad.
But it's bananas.
I also like Sid's pregame speech where he's like, warriors, he's like, conquerors, barbarians.
He's like, yo, Dad,
Yeah, he's like, yo, Dad, chill.
Okay.
He's like, I'm sick and tired of losing again.
Go out there and hit him from behind.
Okay, so anyways, my favorite scene, I'll have to bank off you, is the snow scene, the chase scene.
Yep.
Great soundtrack too while they're doing it. That leads me to my next question, very important question. Who wins this fight between Buddy the Elf and Jack Frost?
Oh, dude.
I gotta go Buddy the Elf. I think he's
Some
got
of the
agility.
faces that he makes, though,
Are
dude.
funny, yeah, they're funny faces.
Because, like...
Oh, dude, I think Jack Frost is just a machine. He feels no pain.
Yeah, and
so-
he's
And
made
he doesn't
of
need to make
snow.
them. He
He's
doesn't need to make
made
them.
of snow, so like
I'm gonna go with Buddy the Elf, man. I don't know. He's got the agility.
Buddy
does.
the Elf puts some mustard on him, though.
But I don't think Buddy could do enough damage to Jack because he's made of snow, so he doesn't feel it. I also it's so funny that Michael Keaton's the snowman's face does not look like Michael
Not even
Keaton.
close.
Dude, it's so funny.
But it's still such a good snowman
But-
face, it just works.
But,
Yeah.
some of
it
the
is a good
faces,
snowman face.
Yeah.
that it, kind of makes, though, it's, so weird, because, first he's talking like this, and then he goes...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just, thought some of the faces that he made were pretty funny.
Yeah.
So you go Buddy the Elf.
I'm gonna go Jack Frost.
Okay.
Just freaking...
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jack Frost.
I think I'm gonna go
Shoveling
Jack
him.
too. You're on an island, kid.
No, Drew went Buddy, I think.
Oh, Drew and Buddy. I thought you went Jack Frost.
Oh, you went Jack? Oh, man.
Buddy the Elf.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're confident
I
in
think-
that Buddy would say Buddy the Elf.
Our friend Buddy.
Alright,
Friend
but
of the
I
pod,
think just
Buddy.
because
Yeah.
he, doesn't
Friend
have
of
to,
the pod, Buddy named
go
Buddy.
in and, form the balls. I think he's...
Yeah.
Just because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got the speed to just take him out of the snow.
Yeah. I agree. All right, so moving on to my very last final questions. Do you guys have any final remarks or anything? No? Okay. Now, real quick, Jack Frost, how do you guys feel about Michael Keaton and his singing ability in the Jack Frost band? He's got a good song called "Have a Little Faith in Me, Baby."
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I
that really
was
him singing?
surprised that that was
Really?
him.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it does sound like him.
Yeah, no. It
Like, it
definitely
straight
kind of
does
sounded
sound
like
like
him too, and I was just very surprised that they actually told him, he's hey bro, sing this, or
Yep,
it
sing
could have
this.
been pretty much I guess him just be guys, don't even bring a different voice in, I got this, I got the
Maybe,
pipes
yeah.
for it.
Hey, maybe.
I don't know, yeah, so
I like that.
but I thought that was really cool though.
All right. So, and if you were Charlie, how would you react if your father turned into a snowman?
Yo, Big Jimmer.
Like, let's say Big
What's
Jimmer
up?
was
Big Jimmer
For the
was a
snowman.
snowman.
I
And he'd have
think
a
that would
Guzz
be-
too.
First of all, I feel like it would be more sad too.
Yeah, I'd probably cry. What the hell?
At first, but then I would talk to him a lot.
Yeah, no. But I would think that I'm crazy though.
Yeah, I
I would
would
think
also-
he's wow, I've
Yeah.
lost it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
Dad,
I've really
I
lost my
totally
mind.
miss you, but dude, I've lost it,
It's
man.
you're a snowman.
You're a snowman.
I'm insane.
yeah.
I feel it, yeah. And then it was funny because when we were putting up our Christmas tree, which is an absolute nightmare because our Christmas tree is a unit, fell on me 3 times, not a big deal. We were talking about how the Christmas tree would kill our father at some point if it ever fell on him. And I was for the eulogy, just be Dad died doing what he loved. And, if our dad turned into a snowman, we could be Dad died doing what he loved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
but
loved
then he would
Christmas.
just come back as a tree probably, which would be horrible.
A talking tree.
That'd be weird.
Groot.
Also, our
Oh,
dads wouldn't be a good snowman because then they would say a lot. My dad would be "Kiss my ass." And they'd be
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, you can't swear when you're a
You're
snowman.
snowman. You're into
yeah,
snowman.
yeah, you can't.
You gotta be a
And
good
you?
snowman.
If your dad turned into a snowman, how would you react?
Cry. It's sad. Yeah, it'd be scary.
I think I
I could
would
turn anything
probably
into
cry, but I don't think I would be scared, but I think I'd be oh my god, this is so sad. My dad just died, but it's also I'm insane though. I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really going through it.
Interesting.
But I'd probably be more sad than anything.
What do you think you would have to play to turn into the magic snowman? 'Cause I don't have-
Probably a song by Pearl Jam. I feel just
Yeah.
throw it on the
Alright.
radio.
Yeah, that would definitely
Simple
summon
Man.
my dad.
Like
yeah,
Simple Man.
yeah,
Alright.
that would definitely summon my
Let's
dad.
move
My
on
dad
to the
loves
very
Pearl Jam.
last thing. Give me your favorite character and your rate.
My favorite character was for sure Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
And my rate, I'm gonna go with a 6.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty low.
Dang, it's low.
No, actually, hold on, Bonk 6.9.
Oh,
'Cause
okay,
of the mom?
sexual.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, what are you giving?
Rate? Or favorite character?
Favorite character.
Jack Frost.
great fucking snowman. But at first I was kind of scary, but we got through that part of it.
Did you have to watch it with Heather?
Scared about it no more. I actually did watch it with Heather and Tenten and Matt.
Yeah.
But rate though, let me see. 7.4. 7.4. I thought it was a good Christmas movie.
Oh man, I don't know. It's really dated for sure. Like, I don't think it's a good story. I think too. It's just basically Frosty the Snowman, but just more heartfelt. Because like it's like related. It's a dad story. So it's more closely related to the main kid. Other than that, the movement was okay. Some of the animations were definitely pretty dated too.
The movement is speed.
It was in 1997.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's why. But other than that, I mean, pretty interesting movie. I think the main actor was really good. What's his name? Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
He nailed his role pretty good. I think my favorite character in particular, though, was probably the wife. Just because, like, the whole time, she was, like, really understanding, Like, she was, like... And she brings up an interesting point, like... Because the whole movie, like, she's really chill up until, like, one point where, like... he breaks his promise to Charlie of, like...
Oh, yeah. She actually snaps, yeah.
So she snaps and she's like, why did you tell him that? Like, why did you promise him that? He's a kid. He's going to hold you to those promises. And, like, she says something and she says, like, like, if you do that to me, like, you can do it to me all you want. Like, I'm your wife. Like, I can deal with you, Like, it's fine. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I married you.
Yeah, she's like, this is what I signed up for. Like, I already know. But she's like, but him, like, he didn't sign up for this, So,
yeah,
like,
of course,
it's a really, like, understandable role, that she's making. And I feel like... Just throughout the movie, she's very understandable and caring, and I don't know, she does great.
I mean, even him to a certain extent, because he could have been like, "Yo, babe, I'm getting big right now. Like, you don't understand."
Yeah.
But he was even like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, I gotta be a better father."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we know Jim wasn't good. Just kidding.
Yo, don't go like big Jim like that. I have a great dad. Hey guys. I have a great dad. Right?
Yeah, no, that was a joke.
But that being said, I don't know. It was pretty weird for sure. Like some of the animations, it was awkward. It was pretty interesting. So I want to give it a 6-7.
6-7, right?
That's mine. 6-7.
Favorite character? I'm going with the background character. I like the best friend. The piano player. I don't know. He was
it Roland?
Yeah,
Guy's Guy.
But no, that's his name.
Unsung hero.
Yeah, Unsung Hero. Guy's Guy.
Guy's
That's
Guy.
his name in
Knight's
Knight's Tale.
Yeah, I don't know his game name.
But he, great character.
British?
Yeah, he's British. You can tell by his accent.
I thought it was like a curveball that I was like, yo,
Kinda Scottish, though.
so he's like British.
A little bit.
He has the same accent in the Knight's Tale too. So.
Yeah, and they're from London.
Guy just doesn't change his accent.
No.
I love it.
But, and then my final rate, even though this is one of my favorite Christmas movies, like, my rating's not crazy high, but, like, I'm a big fan of, like, being objective. So I'm going to give it an 8 flat.
Oh,
there you go.
An 8 flat. Just because I also do like the nostalgia of old movies where you can tell it's dated. And I watch black and whites, especially during Christmas.
Oh.
Big black and whites guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Black and white movies.
Black and white
It's a
season.
Wonderful Life. Yeah.
Black and white
The
season.
Bells of St. Mary. The original Christmas Carol. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know what I would rate it. My favorite character, oddly, was Rory. I don't know why. I just thought the kid shredded. Cool kid.
Did you like his spiky hair?
Yeah, I did.
his braces. He had like braces or something.
He was going for a Backstreet Boys
Yeah,
or
but then
an NSYNC look.
But then he has like a change of heart at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that about him. And I'll probably give this. I'm gonna go 8-4. This is an old family movie that we watch every Christmas. It is dated, but I don't think that's a problem because I think a lot of the better Christmas movies are pretty dated.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it an 8-4.
All right.
That'll conclude my homework.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this week's
I'll
homework.
still do extra credit later if it's still available.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, what the
frick?
But alrighty, so again,
brought
that's
my
gonna,
hammer.
that's gonna close us off for our homework. Next, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the stuff we've been keeping up with.
Ooh.
We're gonna have to rapid fire a lot of this because we don't have a ton of time. So first, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Hawkeye episode 4, recently released. And those of you who haven't seen the show, go ahead and skip ahead because we are going to dive straight into. Spoilers.
It's episode
for
4, guys.
Hawkeye
It's
at this
episode
point.
4.
Yeah, so
Come
we are
on
in
now.
episode 4. There's going to be a total of, what, 8, I think, episodes?
6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 6 episodes in total?
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, it's only 6.
Damn, I was lied to.
But alrighty. So in this episode, we see a lot of interesting stuff. We see a lot of where we see a moment where Eleanor basically one of the main characters, the mom of, what's her name? Hope.
Was being kind of a
Hope.
bitch.
What's her name?
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. That's right. Yeah. Hope. Basically, she threatens Hawkeye and tells him, stay away from, keep my daughter away from all these dangers.
I hate the moms, dude. I hate the moms.
Yeah, you could tell she's a sussy little baka.
She's an Among Us-ly sussy little baka.
Yeah.
She's the imposter for sure. I think she's a bad guy, and she's a bitch. She's a bitch to her guy Clint.
I feel like currently is what's his name, the guy in the situation. What's his name? Jack. That's right. So I think Jack is a fall man for this whole money laundering operation or whatever else is happening. And I think she's actually behind everything. Eleanor. I think she's got something.
Yeah, I think
really
she got
or
Fisk.
And so that's another thing. People are debating whether or not Fisk. It's still up in the air. It's either going to be Fisk or some other villain.
Like the top guy. Yeah.
I think it could be Kingpin from
that's why Wilson
Daredevil.
Fisk.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I think it could be him. So,
yeah.
But I don't know how it would fit because in the show I think he's
his face is pretty much broken.
So
I
don't know
also
how
think
that
he's
works.
dead. I'm pretty sure.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Well, this is a multiverse kind of thing,
That's why I don't know. Yeah.
So
Green Goblin somehow alive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Green Goblin.
I mean, we have no idea. We also see some interesting. Stuff, especially because Clint Barton's wife, I forget her name.
Laura.
Apparently she speaks German and
Yeah,
she also knows code. And she not only that, but she somehow is also very well aware of the watch.
The watch and his suit. And she knows he was Ronin.
And she knows that, but more importantly, how does she know the watch? You know what I mean? That's such a small little detail off of the Avengers compound. Yeah. How does she know?
I
think she used to be in the game.
That's what a lot of people are saying. There is theories that she is or was a
connections.
Shield, basically agent.
Yeah.
Maybe she was a bad one. Maybe she was Hydra at one point. And then she was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm turning to the good side.
But we see all of this happening, and more importantly, at the ending, we finally get the big unmask, the big reveal of Yelena Belova.
Yelena Belova.
About time.
So, how do you guys feel about Yelena finally showing up in episode 4?
And you know what the cool thing is? Hawkeye didn't know that was Yelena. He just knew that she was a widow.
A widow, yeah.
There's only 6 episodes in total?
Yeah. So I looked it up. It's only 6, which is weird because she's casted for 4.
So I was about to say, you had said 4.
But she didn't make an appearance till the 4th episode.
So she's only going to be able to show up in 3 at this point.
Yeah.
So.
It's a little sus.
I thought this was for sure the best episode. And then plus I liked how they had the movie night. She came over.
Dude. She saved Christmas.
Spitting stories.
Yeah.
They were playing games.
Yes, and during that time I needed to be bonked.
Christmassy.
I needed to be bonked because when he's teaching her how to flip the coin, the first one where she fucks it up, she puts her hand by her face and she giggles, and I was like, dude, I'm so turned on, and I don't know why.
You know what? Honestly, Kate Bishop, she's a rocket ship, and
I didn't think so until that
Is
moment.
she grown on you?
What do you mean grown? She's
no, it was me that didn't think.
No, it's something growing on you.
It was me.
Yes, every time.
Whoa, that's not what I meant.
All right, but.
Well, hey, that's a very good part to bring up.
Haley
Steinfeld.
I think she's great, and I love her.
She's got a good voice too.
Yeah.
She's been in a couple songs.
No, wait. All right, okay.
Oh, yeah,
wait, stop. No. Back to
sing.
business. Because in that kind of scene, that's where Clint tells Kate that back in his day, back during the blip, played a little part called Ronin.
Yeah.
And it was Merkin dudes.
And she was cool with it. So
she was, She was like, you know what, that's a part of your past kind of deal.
Yeah.
And it's not like he killed good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was only killing the bad ones.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
But overall, I thought it was a great episode.
You kill any good people, dude? What about Echo's dad?
Also, the parallel.
Probably a shit person.
Where she fell over the roof.
But a shit person.
She fell over the roof and he goes to catch her.
Oh,
and then just a parallel to Black Widows.
Them
and the same score. And that.
But then he tells her, he's like, go home, kid.
Yeah, and
he just lassies her. He's like, I don't really like.
I also like how real it got though, because it used to be, fun and games, we're following around, following clues. Yeah. And he's like, no, this is real now. There's a Black Widow. They call it Black Widow here. Well, that's what he thinks. Because that's what he recognizes her as.
He does not know Yelena.
And he doesn't know. Yeah. Which I think is cool. That he's like, yo, that's Black Widow. What the fuck?
Which is weird because it seemed as though Nat knew a lot about his personal life and his kids and all that. I guess Hawkeye, Barton didn't know a lot about Nat's life.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no.
But alrighty, so any final thoughts on this episode?
No,
We got
just really want to
I
see
thought it was the
Yelena.
best one.
Yeah.
I thought it was the best one so far.
Just really want to see Yelena moving forward.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. I think we need to see a lot more of Yelena at this point.
And I think we're going to, especially with the tone shift too, because it got a little more serious.
But alrighty, so that's going to be it for Hawkeye. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk about a short one that 3 of us saw this time around. We saw Ghostbusters Afterlife. We saw it in theaters this time around. Pretty interesting movie.
How was that?
It was good. It was good.
I really
so
liked it.
saw it,
Like, I really, really liked it.
So that's one thing that
Paul Rudd?
Yeah. So this is with Paul Rudd and also Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah.
The kid from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, dude.
But very interesting movie. It basically kind of revamps the whole series. It does play a little bit off of the original, of course, because it is a Ghostbusters movie. You know, it's all about the original Ghostbusters. But that being said, it kind of takes a twist on it with this new this new story. It follows the line of a little girl who happens to be the granddaughters of one of the ex-Ghostbusters. Other than that, we follow this little girl going on to the story and stuff like that, like moving on to a new place, and eventually kind of discovering like her father's or her grandfather's stuff, his gear, his stuff like that. She never even knew he was a Ghostbuster, and then she discovers all that and jumps in the game.
Dang.
So, what do you guys think? What'd you
Takes the mantle.
I mean, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
Torches
like unreal, like amazing, but I thought it was good though. They do a good job of not copy and pasting the first, but paying a good homage to it.
Okay.
And I definitely did not see the one with Hemsworth and those chicks, so I was kind of skeptical because I was like, they made one right after that one, so that one, I mean, I have no idea about
That one
it, but
tanked hard.
But I'm gonna go ahead and just say that it was good. I liked it. I thought it was really good. Paul Rudd's a great character for it. And I like that the family is related to the guy that actually died.
Yeah, Egon.
Yeah.
Egon Spangler.
So Harold actually died in real life.
Yeah, that's like
That's the one with
she's
the
the
glasses?
grand. Yeah, she's the granddaughter of him.
Send me a spoiler, but alright, we'll go.
Well, it's been out for a month.
Yeah.
That's
it's
true,
okay.
but I mean,
You know, but yeah.
It's still in theaters.
And
It's
like,
still
I
a
didn't think
new-ish
that
movie.
I knew that before I saw the movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's revealed in the trailers though.
I don't think it is, but I just put 2 and 2 together because she has glasses
okay.
on. Oh no, yeah, it is because in the trailer she's like, my grandfather left me this super creepy house. So you kind of put 2 and 2 together. She's like, or Finn Wolfhard says our grandfather left us this really creepy house and all this stuff. But yeah, so I liked it a lot. I wasn't sure who the main characters would be, I guess, because in the trailer you kind of see like, you think it might be.
Don't see a lot of the originals.
You don't see a lot of the originals. You think it might be Finn, I guess, because of the whole Stranger Things thing, but then it could be Paul Rudd because he's Paul Rudd. You don't really.
I wanted it to be Paul Rudd.
I did too, but I really liked the way that it went.
Yeah,
I really liked the way that
they
it
did a good
went.
job of incorporating a story.
And they played so well on the first one, like the main themes of the first one, but had like its own new twist to it and like its own new story. And it was really cool. A lot of Easter eggs. If you're like a big Ghostbusters fan, like a lot of Easter eggs. I had to go back and like read on like some of them, and like some I missed like from the original one, but really good movie.
Yes, and real quick, so let's go ahead and dive straight into spoilers then, so that way we can get through it and talk about our yay or nay. But now going on to spoilers, so this movie does do a lot, like Nick had mentioned, gives a lot of homage to the original Ghostbusters. It's a lot of little nodes and things like that, but not only that, we see a lot of big characters. And this one we see, Gozer, we see Zool, we see also the Mr. Stay Puft little marshmallows.
Yeah,
which
best
was
parts.
Awesome, yeah, it's such a great part, by the way, the little Stay Puft.
Yeah, that was funny. That was actually probably one of the funniest scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah, oh my god.
Funny, cute scene.
Very funny.
The one in the Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one,
but it's like
there's
very
one where Buddy's in
elongated.
that
okay,
one,
okay.
dude.
Buddy's
there?
a Stay Puft Marshmallow in that, yeah. But very cool scene. Who else do you see?
You see, well, we get a play off of Slimer.
But
we
it's
get Muncher.
Muncher, yeah.
this time
So
around.
Slimer just ate all the food, and Muncher eats like metal in this, which is kind
Really?
of cool. It's
Whoa,
metal. That's
okay.
metal.
Looks like they're gonna try and make like a small series, like maybe a trilogy.
Right.
I don't think they should go past a trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't even think. I think it might even be a good idea if they cap it off after another
2.
Question.
Yeah.
Was there an end credit scene?
There was 2.
What?
There's 2. Yeah.
There was 2 end credits.
Very Kevin Feige. Ghostbusters.
One was, I think, kind of like Kevin Feige has too. One was kind of like just fan service, and then the other one was like
actually like.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was like leading more towards like the continuation of like the future of Ghostbusters or like what they're gonna do with it.
And the only old Ghostbusters, because they do make an appearance, the old Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Bill
they do?
Murray.
Oh no shit.
Bank Bandit. Yeah,
that's
and the only one that looks decent is what's his name?
Yeah,
Definitely not Bill Murray.
No.
No,
He looks like
no.
he's-
Winston.
Winston.
Winston
zombie.
looks
Dude,
like
Winston
he's.
looks great.
He looks
Yeah.
great. The other two look like the
Dan
one
Aykroyd and
donut
Bill
away
Murray.
from dying.
Yeah, Dan
That's
Aykroyd
funny.
and Bill Murray
Dude.
look tough.
Dude, Bill Murray looks like he can extend his index finger. It's just gonna like
Yeah.
just like break off. Dude.
Yeah.
Was he actually in it, Murray?
Yeah.
They were all the
That's cool.
originals.
He looked
were in it.
tough.
It was a
All
very
the
small like scene, like
He
short.
looked like he was like peeling.
And,
Yeah.
but
He
like
looked
that being said,
Did they put
like,
on the suits?
They
did. Yeah.
Oh,
So, that's one thing
that's cool.
I'm very glad. Like I'm glad that though that they weren't like the main piece of it. You know,
Yes,
when
I
they
am
did
too.
come out, it was almost like they were assisting the whole like the rest of the story that was already going on.
It was
you
almost
know
like
what
a
I mean?
treat for the fans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. And not only that, it wasn't overdone.
They didn't care.
And they didn't do anything. And so another thing that we talked about is so later, Egon Spengler is the guy that died. You know, the guy with the glasses, like the very nerdy.
And he actually died in real life.
And so, because of that, in this movie, he does, end up showing up towards the
Harold
end,
Ramis.
but he comes back as a ghost.
What?
But most
That's
importantly,
pretty cool.
they do homage, of course, because it's respectful in the fact that he played this role and stuff like that. But like one thing that we talked about that I feel like is a very small, but very important detail was that he never talked. Like even though he was a ghost or whatever, like he would like nod and he would just like look around, but he never
He never said a word.
Yeah. And I feel like that worked very, very well.
It played
for
well.
what it was.
It was very classy and
respectful.
It was respectful,
That's
so
what
it was really cool. Really, really cool. So wait, we got into spoilers?
Yeah.
We're putting spoilers. Yeah, so you find out that I guess that's Egon's grandkids and then his daughter,
Yeah,
right? Is
his
their
daughter
mom,
and then his grandmom.
who kind of resents him a little bit. But I thought it was really cool. So Phoebe is the granddaughter, stole the show in my opinion.
Yeah,
she
very funny.
Everybody
so
was very
funny.
well. Yeah,
Everyone
she
was
was
good,
good.
but I thought she was such a good character. Easily my favorite character in it. So she was really good. And that's saying good because I thought
Also,
Paul Rudd was awesome.
How about that Finn kid was that kid funny?
He was okay.
He was okay at best.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, he just
He
kind
didn't
of
do
played his
amazing,
part.
but he still did great.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, the
never
guy
know.
from Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson,
In it for a very small,
he was in it for
cameo.
about
Really? He was in
7
it?
seconds.
No way.
Yeah.
For Why was he in it?
I don't know. I really have no idea. He died though.
No, it's actually a play on the old one. So in the old one, that tower that they used to bring her the ghost into it, what's it Gozer. That he designed that tower in New York.
Right. Yeah.
And then he also
Did the one
built that town in Oklahoma. So it's kind of
All for Gozer.
He was in it, but he was also only in it for I would say 14 seconds.
if that. But very cool movie though.
And so, and of course, before we get into the final rate, and it does end. One of the final credit scene is Winston. They show him basically being the most successful out of the last remaining Ghostbusters. He ended up having a franchise.
Yeah, he was successful.
Put that down because he already dropped it once. But anyways, but he does. So now he's a successful businessman. But it leads to the point where he's being asked these questions from the secretary who used to be the original secretary for the Ghostbusters. But then he's like, I love doing this. I love being a buster. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do.
That's the best time of his life.
And it shows that he's restarting the original location where the Ghostbusters were at. And not only that, but apparently an old ghost container is still active. And it looks to be it's still holding something.
Yeah.
It's not revealed what. It's not revealed how big or how serious it is. But it looks like that container is about to open.
Yeah.
All right, question.
So, and that's where it ends.
Did they kind of tell in any sort of way that this one's connected to the last the very recent Ghostbusters?
Oh, not at all.
No, it's not.
No,
at all.
okay.
that one I think
No,
is almost
okay.
retconned or
Yeah.
something.
That one just
Basically.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because the other one's story was so copy paste, and this one had its homages, but it was its
original.
own story.
Yeah.
It was original. It was good.
Yeah.
And
The
then there
music
was, and then also Paul Rudd. If you're listening to the show, congrats on the
Missile.
segs.
Well, yeah.
Congrats on the
Sure
sex.
did, yeah.
Actually, congrats on the ghost sex.
The
What?
ghost sex.
What?
The possessed sex.
Pipe the ghost?
The demon ghost
The
sex.
demon ghost sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's devious.
It was
she
dirty.
She
Oh,
was.
she was.
rocket at least?
Yeah, she had a dumpy and
And
the
she has a
rocket.
nice
I don't think
dress.
she's a
too.
rock.
It was
the original.
It was
Yeah, the original dress.
Demon Ghost?
Demon ghost.
Piped her?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, technically, she was also a demon ghost.
Yeah.
So it was double demon ghost sex.
What?
Yeah. And even though they were possessed afterwards, they remembered it and they were like,
Yeah,
it
and
was
they were
good.
like,
Yeah, that was
What?
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to
That
each
sounds
other,
good
so it's
time.
pretty good.
Very devious.
But
So
all
congrats,
right,
Paul.
so final rate, and then for us three, since we've seen it.
Ooh,
And then,
on this one, I
let's
can't
go.
go higher than the original because the original was
Right.
the original. It's so good. Took inspiration from it, so I have the original at an 8.6. This one for me is at an 8.5. I like it a lot.
Damn.
I think I had it an 8.4 when after I saw it. I can't remember what I said after the theater. I guess now that I'm settled down a bit, I'm gonna finish it at an 8.1.
Okay.
I want to see more Paul Rudd.
So,
really
Okay.
do.
I'll be
Because of his
honest.
handsome face?
I just think he
He
was
was
like the
funny.
right character for the
Yeah,
guy.
he was
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
character.
But there's a certain
Yeah.
scene where like he doesn't really like help
I
at
almost
the
had
end.
to bonk you if you said yes.
No, he doesn't really help at the end though.
Uh-huh.
He's just kind of like
Just
cast
just
off a
kinda-
little bit, so you're just
okay.
kind of like, okay, I want to see more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. I really liked it. I felt like
I did too.
I feel like it captured such a good sense of adventure
Yeah.
and like and the best way I could describe it, and Nick even brought it up too, but it felt like the old Spielberg movies, like E.T., like all those, like
Really?
that sense of adventure and like,
Yeah.
ooh, let's go, almost like Goonies feeling where it's like,
Ooh,
ooh,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
this? Like, ooh, all right, let's keep going,
Yeah.
So I love that feeling. I thought it was really cool, and it was like that feeling throughout the whole movie. I feel like did a great job. Not only that, the music was great, acting was great, visuals were really good too. So that being said, and it was so respectful to the original. I gotta give it something high, honestly, and I feel like I really liked it. I'm gonna give it a 9.2.
Nice.
Dang.
That's
a
really
good-
high.
It was
That's a really good score.
I thought I really
really
liked it
high.
personally. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
It was
Um,
good.
Actually, hold on, I'm gonna take off point one. Is please have this come out during Halloween.
Yeah, that was their biggest
Ooh,
mistake.
okay.
I gotta admit.
I saw it in December, and I thought I was a little out of touch. I was like,
I
well,
would have
this is
given it
weird.
even higher if it was.
And I was very
October.
excited to see this, and then because it came out in November, I didn't see it until 3 weeks after it was released.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
it's
say it.
definitely the
So,
October
yeah.
bump for sure.
This
That would
guy-
give me a
next
couple
one,
decimals.
come
I would have been
October.
so chubbed
Yeah.
if this came out in October.
But alrighty,
I'm
so
a flat
that's going to be it for the stuff we've been keeping up with. Next, we're going to go ahead and dive into rapid fire, yay or nay, because we do also have
Got
a
a lot of
ton
gaming.
of gaming stuff to talk about because of the, of course, the Game Awards. They just happened this past weekend. So let's jump into yay or nay right away. Kicking it off with Black Adam has some new set shots, and he looks pretty good.
Very sexy stuff.
He's of course
I think
still
he looks
wearing
good.
the hood. Does have a few shots without the hood. He's looking very buff. He's looking very
very buff, very bald.
The
Very
logo
bold.
looks very good on him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like.
Yeah.
Um,
And then the detail on the suit though is like
the side
immaculate.
details on
Yeah.
the suits
I
are
would,
very.
I would,
Yeah.
I would give it a
Yeah.
yay for sure, and especially I don't know who thought it was a good idea because it made like a bunch of stories and it's been circulating a lot,
Oh yeah.
saying that they took out the muscle padding. It's like, why would there be muscle padding?
Yeah,
Why
it's
would
like,
The
there be
Rock
muscle
of all
padding?
people?
No,
Rock
he's not
is
The Rock.
muscle
It's his
padding?
twin, Dwayne Johnson.
Rock is literally ginormous.
Yeah.
He does not need muscle padding.
Like, we all knew Zachary Levi had muscle pads on.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
of
but
course.
it was so
But he-
blatant though, because he had no
but he
traps.
denied it,
He had
though.
no traps at all. That's why it made it worse.
He did deny it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a yay.
I'm gonna give it a
Obviously,
yay also.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it looks good. If it's good, it's gonna suck when it's like just has no universe to build in.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it a yay. It looks like they're like, let's just release.
Yeah, because the biggest thing about this character is that he's got a lot of like really cool fights with a lot of different characters.
I know.
I really hope they're like
Do it justice.
even gonna try to like give us a taste of it. Give us a taste at least.
On that same topic, keeping on stuff with The Rock. This is a little bit of gaming stuff, but technically, since it's more Rock related, we'll talk about it. So it has been revealed as well that The Rock is going to be making an appearance in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Pretty weird. I don't know where this kind of came from.
It was
just
actually
seems
during
out of
their-
nowhere.
So is he
event.
as The Rock or is he as Black Adam?
No, he's
No,
The
he's The
Rock.
Rock.
He's like the Rock.
Could he make a double appearance?
But he's
Like,
not
could
the
they put
Rock.
Black
He's
Adam
the
here, too?
But he's like a
character in Fortnite.
robot,
I feel like
yeah.
Fortnite
But
will
like
do
he's
anything.
still
Yeah.
like him.
Because he's like this hunter, but he's not The Rock, though. He doesn't play like The Rock.
Oh, he's not like...
Yeah,
in
no,
the game.
In the
he's not
universe,
playing
he's not
himself.
The
He's
Rock?
playing a character.
This character.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's playing a
So
character.
it's just The Rock is in Fortnite as a character.
Yeah.
Not necessarily The Rock is in Fortnite.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like, sure, I guess, yeah, he's probably going to find his way in there sooner or later. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Yay for Fortnite because they just stay winning.
Yeah,
I heard
I
that the new season's really good. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's very enjoyable again.
I'm gonna say meh because like why though? I mean, I get it. He's important, or really popular lately, but like gaming wise, like he doesn't really touch.
I'm gonna say
yeah,
only because like I feel like this is like the first time that they've like
curious.
casted somebody in
Keanu Reeves?
Fortnite.
Yeah, to like
But
play
like,
a
no,
character.
no, to actually like play a character.
Oh,
Like,
that's
not-
kind of
'cause
true.
Keanu Reeves
yeah,
was
Keanu Reeves.
because he
Yeah.
was like
That's
Wick,
true.
right? So
Yeah.
That's
like
interesting.
The Rock is interestingly like
like a
character.
part
That's
of
weird, dude.
no,
Even-
but
even
he's
Tra-
but
even
he's a part of
Travis Scott
Fortnite lore
was
now.
like Travis
Whoa,
Scott.
no,
Yeah.
we don't.
I mean,
we're
well,
not
on the
Travis
side
Scott
now.
supporters.
But like, anyways, he was still himself. Like, you're right. This is the first time that he's like an
it's
actual.
like this is like the
character
first time someone like
inside.
someone
That's kinda
casted
cool.
a part of the lore.
Yeah.
So
This is just Epic Games flexing their guns once again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's good to see, and it's
Dude got
very
a
interesting.
bag
We'll
for
see.
that, I
We'll
bet.
see
Oh,
what
probably.
his character ends up doing if he does.
Yeah. Also,
more.
welcome back, Shifty Shafts.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
But alrighty, so next we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Sonic 2 trailer. Very interesting, which we get a lot more footage. We see officially footage of Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik.
Oh yeah.
We also see and hear Idris Elba as Knuckles.
Uganda Knuckles.
And we also see a little bit of Tails in this
Uganda
trailer
White.
as well. A little bit of everything, and also the original character who played our Donut Lord in the first one
Tom.
is coming back. Very interesting. What do you guys feel about this
And
trailer?
also, Tails was talking in this trailer,
Right.
and apparently that's the like
Original voice.
original voice of like some show of like the first show or something.
I can't remember because
cartoon is-
he talked
Yeah.
in the end of the Sonic one, the end of the first Sonic.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He's like, I gotta find Sonic.
Yo, Knuckles
Oh,
looks
yeah.
great.
Yeah, he
Knuckles
does.
looks
Yeah,
great.
so
I love
cool.
the way he sounds. Like
Yeah.
Idris Elba is just doing his thing. I feel like he's
Yeah.
not really trying to force like.
I think this could be
anything
one of those
onto it.
movies that could be better than the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. Honestly,
No, because this
Honestly, I
like
think so,
trailer
too.
was like really good.
Yeah.
It like got me pretty
And the first
hyped.
was good. I liked the first
yeah,
one.
no,
And
no,
they
first
showed
one
the
was good.
emerald.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's right. So that's a big point in this movie. And I
Yeah.
mean, that's a big thing in Sonic in general.
Yeah.
The Chaos Emeralds, like that's
The Chaos
always the number
Emeralds.
one. It's like they're in that world. That's like the powerful, like
Mhm.
like gems that if you get all of them, you get basically Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get in the movies now, so that's really exciting, dude. I don't know. I'm very
Yeah,
excited.
I'm
I'm gonna say
very-
yay.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm very
they all
hyped.
look great.
good.
Everyone looks great in that movie.
Good
Mhm.
animation still. So
Yeah.
yay
Yeah,
on that.
really good stuff.
Right.
Alrighty, so next we're going to go ahead and talk about the Halo show. This was also technically revealed in the Game Awards, but this is a show, so we'll talk about it in the yay or nay. We get a lot of different footage and stills of Master Chief in different
And
areas,
different Spartans,
locations, different Spartans as well,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. We don't get a lot of action, but the stills that we get are beautiful. Like cinematically,
very nice.
very pretty. The suit looks very, very good. And our actor looks very good in the suit as well, very tall.
Very tall guy.
How do we
very
feel
handsome
about
man.
it? How do you guys think?
I,
I'm gonna say yay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'm gonna
say
say
yeah.
yay. The armor looks good.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm a little scared because hopefully they don't screw this up. Though,
I hope
like,
it doesn't
It's
talk
also
too
on
much
Paramount
Yeah.
Plus.
yeah, which is weird. Like
yeah, but
I don't know,
Paramount Plus, I does hear have like pretty good shows.
Yellowstone and 1883 are on
Oh,
Paramount
yeah.
Plus, and those
Yeah.
are really good.
But still, they
so-
don't mess it up because the game looks to be doing well. So if the TV show just flops, that would kind of suck. That would.
Wait, and then, so did they put out like a time that it's gonna come out too? Because it's 2022, but I just didn't.
No, they haven't revealed a specific date.
No,
yet, I
yeah,
don't think.
okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but this
But
looks
it's
great,
a yay
though.
for me. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
all around. I
Let's
think
hope it
we're all
doesn't
very
flop, turn
excited,
into
but-
another cowboy beat bop.
Oh, speaking of
Great
great
segue. Good
yeah.
job.
Next, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Cowboy
Thank you.
Bebop
That was really good.
Netflix
That was
remake.
great. That was a great
Has
movie.
officially been canceled. It has not been renewed for a season 2, sadly. And other than that, that's it. It's just gonna have the season 1 and.
Yeah,
Question.
so I say
How do you
yay
feel about
because
this?
this should be a reminder for every other animation studio and anime franchise. Don't do live action. I
Stay
don't
away.
care. Don't do it.
Stay away.
This was the only one that I thought could do it.
Yeah.
No.
Question:
Don't do it.
Did anybody go back to that season 1 to go and check out some more episodes?
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
Ever since it got canceled, I was like,
I think that's kind of deterring me to do it now. Like,
Yeah,
to not do
same.
it. Like, I kind of, like, you know what? The anime was pretty good, right? It was his own thing, and I thought this is the closest thing, like Matt said, to actually becoming live action. Seeing that it's canceled, other animes, beware. Because
I think a lot of people did the same thing of like, all right, here, I'm going to check out a couple episodes. Ended up just being like, no, this is not it for me. And then I don't think a lot of people finished this show.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll just leave it at that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, it's kind of sad news. It's sad to hear, but I mean, anime stuff. Just...
Now do that for My Hero.
They
say they're gonna do a My Hero one?
Probably. Like they
not.
always do rumblings.
I would
things.
hate a live action Deku.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of live action projects though.
The fandom would lose their minds.
It's very funny that you say that. So our next bit of Year Nay news. So Netflix has and oddly enough, considering the Cowboy Bebop situation now, Netflix has a ton of other live action anime adaptations in the work currently, and this includes One Piece,
Yikes,
Gundam.
Yes.
No, okay, that's the one that's gonna work. That's the one that's gonna work.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's a super old one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But it's an OG though,
I've
apparently.
never seen it, and I hear it's really good. That's one of Buddy's favorite animes.
Yeah.
Alice in Borderland, Season 2, whatever that is. I don't know.
It's what?
Alice in Borderland.
Oh, okay.
Sword Art Online.
I think
I
heard that's
gonna work.
Last but not least, for some reason, I'm surprised, very, very surprised, but Death Note 2.
Yeah.
Death Note 2.
Why 2? Did they do a live action?
They better not do a build off of the first one.
Terrible.
Yeah,
of that first live action.
I'm not sure, but all I know is that the main, demon or whatever was voiced by Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Oh, I like William.
And all the
Sword
motion
Art
stuff,
Online can possibly work because it's literally Ready Player One.
Yeah.
But like a different scheme and like a different way of how they go into the game.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a full dive system. And
Martin
pretty much your
me.
body's
good,
like
actually.
asleep.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say meh. I mean, like if they were so quick to like shoot down Cowboy Bebop, dude, it really makes me kind of sad for this other stuff that's going on. It's nice to hear a lot, but like it leaves me like no hope. Like,
Cowboy Bebop was really one that I thought could work.
I just hope that these shows kind of learn from the other ones that fail. It's just they like try to make it too anime tropey and like
it doesn't work in real life.
It doesn't work in real life.
And like that's the constant thing that keeps happening, pretty much with like everybody that tries to do it. That it's like too like anime tropey, and it's like that's the constant thing that these shows keep doing. They gotta figure it out.
Dialogue is different in anime. I feel like. And if you try to bring that to life, it comes off as cringy and weird.
And I also feel as though they don't have a big fan base for live action because, really, I think they're only getting pullers from the anime fan base, and
which are going to be their toughest critics.
Yeah,
because they're comparing it to the anime.
And for me, it's like I hear this like, oh, Netflix live action anime, and I'm like, I just don't care. Like that's the thing is like. I'd rather them make another sick-ass show like Stranger Things or even like a peaky show.
Yeah.
Or even a really great animated show like Castlevania, dude. Like, just either stick to it, you know?
I think that show could be a live action.
But I think it's because Netflix is kind of in need of something. Yeah. Like, Stranger Things carries it once every 4 years now or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They're really trying to beat, like, the dead horse of Tiger King, you know, with season 2. Like,
I heard that's horrible.
Yeah, they're really very heavily leaning on the first season off of the second one. So you know,
I can't even believe that they made a season 2 of that.
Yeah, the only reason that got so many views was because we were like in a lockdown and no one had.
Wow, it was like the crackheads too. Like everybody was talking about it, so it's like everybody watched it.
Look at all these crackheads.
But alrighty, so next we're gonna go ahead and talk about So interestingly enough. You know, this weekend, once again, is going to be the official release of Spider-Man No Way Home. So, there's been some interesting Twitter geotagging going on. More importantly, this is in regards to all of these Spider-Men. So, they looked up and they checked the Twitter geotags of the past Spider-Man names. So, more importantly, you know, these names being Maguire, Holland, and Garfield. And so, the most searched happens to be Tobey Maguire with 22 states in the U.S. being the number one searched Spider-Man in these states. He also heavily occupies both the West and the East Coast.
Oh, dang.
As well.
He's the West Coast guy.
Next that comes up is Tom Holland, leading with 16 states. He looks to be more of the north kind of side and a little bit of the East Coast over by. And we have lastly Andrew Garfield only leading in 12 states, and he looks to be more located in the South.
Who has New York?
So interestingly,
Toby has New York.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Toby.
he does.
So, does that mean Toby is our Spider-Man?
Our
Is that what that
Spider-Man.
means?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I still like Holland more after revisiting the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I
I just
feel like
watched
I'm
them
gonna
almost
do them
all.
again.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, for here in
I
Texas,
like them both.
Maguire.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
There's
And
a lot of old heads though.
I also like Garfield a lot too, and especially the way he fights.
I only
know.
like
So,
Garfield as
like,
Spider-Man. He's a horrible Peter Parker.
we
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
actually watching the
He's
first
really
Spider-Man
not even
yesterday.
Peter Parker.
He's amazing Spider-Man.
He's a better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire, but Tobey Maguire's a better Peter Parker than.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Tom Holland is the
Agreed.
perfect mix.
And
So
I think the
simple.
fact that both of them just don't have that equal mix, but Tom Holland does, and
Yeah.
we were born in the MCU like era. I
Mhm.
think that just like qualifies him to be our dude.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just makes him.
I mean,
Mhm.
Well,
Makes
I
him our
think
guy.
that
Every
was
time
better
I
than the first one. The
see those
Raimi
kind of
version.
maps, though, I just like
think of politics.
presidential like
Yeah.
candidates.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so I
Think of the
guess
headache.
Tobey Maguire's gonna be our president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Toby
but-
for president.
So
I
last
guess
but-
he got all the electoral votes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But last but not least, we have the Fantastic Beasts trailer. Again, this is
I'm hyped for
the
this.
what of Dumbledore?
The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Secrets of Dumbledore. We see a lot of footage of Dumbledore himself. A lot of our Muggle friend.
Yeah,
What's his
Jacob.
name?
Jacob looks a little
Jacob.
thin in this one.
How do we?
lost
How
some
do we
weight. I don't
He's
like
looking
that.
very stocky.
as a real quick, how do
Like,
we
it's
feel
looking
about
good.
the trailer? What do you guys think?
The only thing I don't
Very
like is that our
excited.
boy is less round.
Yeah.
Our,
He
Jacob
our-
looks like
round.
he's lost a little weight.
And
Yeah.
Good for him in real life.
Ezra,
Yeah, but-
yeah.
Ezra
I
Miller's
remember.
long hair looks pretty good.
Oh, it looks sick.
Oh,
It
really?
makes him look eviler and more
Yes.
powerful.
Yeah.
He just doesn't look like some orphan anymore.
Because he's looking
Now he
very
looks like-
villainous.
And
Yeah.
real
Very
quick too,
villainous.
also Mads Mikkelsen is obviously the guy that took over for Grindelwald. Any thoughts on his how he looks?
I mean, he.
That
That's
guy's
the
a good
same.
actor, though.
I-
That guy's a really
It's
good
not the
actor.
same,
It's
dude.
not.
I
He
feel
looks
like-
evil, but he doesn't look as
He doesn't
eccentric.
have as Johnny
I
Depp.
agree with both.
Yeah.
It's
Depp
not the
looks like a
same,
nut.
but I think he's good.
I think he's
Yeah,
gonna do
I-
good.
I
But-
think he's a
But
pretty
not as good.
like
you know
close
what I'm
as you
saying?
get. Like
It's
I
as
don't
close
think
as you can get.
That's
yeah.
as close as you get. But obviously, Depp.
But
To be
yes,
honest,
wish
I didn't
we had
even
that.
know that was Grindelwald.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was
saw it as a
Grindelwald.
different guy.
Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was like,
alrighty,
oh,
so
this guy's new.
Yays all
Yeah.
around. I think
Oh,
everybody.
hard
Oh,
yay,
yeah.
but this is also very pivotal because the last one didn't get a lot of good reviews, and
I
they're
didn't like
like,
the
if
last one.
this messes up, like this will be
That's
it.
Yeah, it's gonna
and
tank it.
and I think it's being unfairly judged, but
Yeah.
that's just me. But yeah,
I am hoping for a big fight though.
oh, Dumbledore versus Ezra, and then Dumbledore versus
Sick.
Grindelwald.
Mhm.
Give it to me.
But alrighty, so that's gonna be it for our yay or nay segment. Next, we're gonna go ahead and dive into our gaming segment because we still do have a ton to talk about, and we have to recap the Game Awards. Starting off with something interesting. So Whataburger is a staple in Texas as well as in other southern states as it is moving around.
Yeah.
We are from Texas.
Yes, we are from Texas. That is correct. But Whataburger has officially announced that they will be making a Series X variant. Whataburger themed Series X.
And by
Did
the
you
time
get a
you
picture
guys,
of this?
Yes.
Yes.
we'll send
Yes.
it. But by the time you guys hear this, the contest will already be over. But you have to log in on the app, and order between the 1st and the 15th December. It is already the
I don't know why,
14th tomorrow.
but I feel like Dom's gonna get this Xbox.
Yeah, I feel like he's.
I feel like Dom's
Well, that
gonna get
one
his
looks
hands on his
different.
Xbox.
Oh wait, what?
Spicy ketchup.
This is the one
and
that,
stuff.
Well, is
that's
that
on
the
their
one?
Instagram.
That's one on their
Oh,
Insta.
really?
Yeah. So,
I think I like Drew's a little more.
If anything,
I like that one.
Yeah.
Order,
I like that one though.
order
It's like
tomorrow,
ketchup, right?
and because tomorrow's the last day.
That's
Think
fine.
Send us your thoughts and
Don't mind
prayers.
it.
Yeah, send us your thoughts and prayers. We're
Yeah.
gonna try and get this.
For Dom's brand new Xbox.
Actually, why don't we just do this preemptive? Hey, congrats, Dom. Like,
Yeah,
that's so
yes.
sick that you got it.
Dom, I
We're
can't believe
so
it.
happy for you.
Yeah,
Dude,
thank
that
you.
Like the whole spicy ketchup thing. Honestly, it works.
This is
Yeah.
That
Like
old
it's a very different
breakfast
variant
on a
too.
I like
Finally
that
paid
one
off.
more, to be
Yeah.
It's a
honest.
different variant.
And then,
Ooh.
dude, I'm actually so
I like the
glad
orange
that you
one.
made it a breakfast on a
The
bun
orange
meal.
one's nice.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
which
know
one
what?
did you
That was
choose?
your-
Did you choose the spicy ketchup one or the regular Whataburger one?
It's a surprise. It'll come in the mail.
Oh,
okay.
so you don't know.
But alrighty.
Which one are you hoping for?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so next there is some news that Spidey is basically all over Fortnite. So there is some new skins, some Miles Morales skins, some Iron Spiders, some regular OG, and some Venom skins.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Some Spider-Man skins.
the
all
Garfield
are
already came
the
out.
black
mythic
suit.
Spidey gauntlets, so to make you like web sling and stuff.
Correct,
Yeah.
As well
Is
as
everyone is
there's,
loving those.
a
Like
little bit of,
reviews on those are.
yeah,
That's a good
well,
Fortnite.
there's a little
Yeah.
bit of like small controversy here that a lot of people were saying that why are the mechanics of swinging Spider-Man in Fortnite better than a lot of the other mechanics such as Spider-Man in Marvel Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard
That was a
dog
big
about
one.
it.
It's
And
like
I've seen video of it, and I'm like,
of like
Yeah,
Yeah,
gameplay.
not
he-
going
every
anywhere.
time he goes in the air, he just does this. He
Yeah.
does the whole like thing, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
but he's also not going anywhere though. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and that's, you know what, Fortnite is supposed to be a fun game, but they cannot have better mechanics than games actually meant for that,
Yeah.
which is
That
an
makes me
L.
glad that I never played Marvel's Avengers.
Same.
Yeah.
It's also 180 gigs, so
What?
So screw
because
that.
Martin
Oh,
told me to
thank you.
download it, and I was like, Martin, you don't get on enough for me to keep playing this with you.
I don't have the space for that.
Yeah. I don't got the space for that. That's
But-
too much.
Alrighty, so next we're gonna go ahead and talk about how Halo Infinite more specifically is finally gonna have a playlist update.
Yeah.
So Halo Infinite again has currently multiplayer set free for anybody, free to
Yeah.
play.
Mhm.
Anybody can download and play at any time as long as you have an Xbox or a PC. But that being said, their playlists have been kind of shuffling around, and people have been upset because one of the game modes that is a staple for Halo, aka Slayer, has been absent from Halo Infinite. More so, it does appear, but it is mixed with all the other games. You do have to play it alongside
Yeah, CTF,
Oddball,
Oddball,
Capture the
Stronghold.
Flag.
That's
stuff
honestly
like
the one that I play probably like
Hey,
the least.
you know what
like,
I tell
like,
these
it's the one that
people?
least comes up
Hey,
for
I
me.
tell these people, shut up. Because you know what? This
Well-
game was released a month earlier than we should have gotten
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
We got a nice
grateful,
little
damn it.
tease. Be grateful.
And so now,
Yeah,
officially,
you're right.
starting
I totally
tomorrow,
agree with that.
from
Yeah.
the day after recording this podcast, they will be adding Slayer, SWAT, and among other games as official playlists for the game.
Yeah.
So, what do we think about that?
I think it's good. You know, they're moving forward and they're gonna
Making
start.
right moves, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
no,
making
you know?
good moves. You know, I think the only reason why I wasn't there at first is because they were like, "Hey, let's treat the fans,
Yeah.
let's treat everybody." So they sent us a month early. So
But-
I'm all for it.
But honestly, that's the way I think they're gonna do this. I think they have a lot of bullets in their chamber right now, and like they're just gonna keep throwing out
Yeah.
stuff
One
like
at a time.
every.
And
Like,
I don't
2
want them to
weeks or something.
overload us at first either. I mean, like
Yeah.
Anthem literally gave us everything right away. And
Everything they
that game,
had.
Yeah, that game just didn't last very long. And
Yeah.
so Halo, take it slow.
Yeah.
Give
and
us some
then-
good battle passes. Let us work.
And then co-op for campaigns coming a little later too, so
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
they're gonna be giving us things in spurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's good.
But alrighty, so little thing before we get into the game awards,
Yeah,
there was
real
a
quick,
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves had an update. I'll send you guys a video. It's about 7 minutes later. But they just added new things such as fireworks. You should shoot fireworks now from your cannons.
Mhm.
That's cool.
A couple other
I think
things.
that's
You
cute.
can now interact with other players better. They allow you to sit at tables with them. You can play a game with them now. There's even a couple more emotes. There's one that I thought was pretty cool where you could turn yourself into a barrel. And that's really cool.
Oh,
Jesus.
Is there a safe zone for loot?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna
I'm still
ever
waiting for
put
that. But I guess
That's
that would
the biggest
deter,
one.
like,
Yeah,
That
like
would,
the whole
like-
being pirates. thing.
Yeah.
There's no safe
And,
space
and,
for
and also
pirates.
being like a thief. You know?
Yeah.
But there's a lot
Sea
more
of
things
Thieves.
they're adding to it. You know, they're even adding this weird thing where it's like, you know how you can yell into that mic
Mhm.
and like you can everybody can hear you. You can now flip it around and whisper it to people. And
That's
it's
pretty
like
cool.
it's weird. It's so weird. You can now
That's
sit on a
funny.
bunch of things because before you couldn't sit. You just have to
Really?
stand there. You could sit now. You could play a game like a game with somebody. You could turn yourself into a barrel.
What kind
So,
of game?
I like that.
It's like a
Card
dice
games?
game. It's like a whole pirate game.
Oh,
But we're running
okay,
out of time, so basically I'll send you guys the video, and maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys can review the video next week, and we'll
No.
figure it out.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about.
Oh
kidding.
no, sorry.
Yeah,
That's
Nick
not
said no.
on the
Nick
table.
said no.
Nick said no.
So you
Agent
heard it.
said no.
Yeah.
Alrighty, but so next we're gonna do a grand old recap of the Game Awards 2021. They were this weekend, hosted by Jeff Keighley and stuff like that. This is basically all of games and of this year, announcements, new stuff, all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Starting off with Star Wars Eclipse. They came out with the trailer. We see a lot of the galaxy, a lot of different stuff going on.
I don't know what
What's
happened.
going on?
No
No idea what's going
gameplay,
on. Hey.
no idea what you're gonna do.
That's it right
but,
there. It's like
I mean,
yeah.
it looked cool, I guess.
They
I mean,
showed
I
us
don't know What the
stuff.
hell that was?
They-
but
The trailer
showed
looked
us
awesome.
stuff.
I just don't know what's
it
happening.
showed us
Me-
empty stuff, is what it was.
Me,
Yeah.
John,
I
and
don't know what
Dom,
it was.
and shout out Martin, were banging on drums.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Giant
Yeah.
drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have no idea what's going on. I think there's a Sith being born in the Eclipse that's happening.
That would
We
be
see
cool.
Yoda.
Something like it, yeah.
We see Yoda.
Strong Sith that looks like
Revan?
no, he's from Harry Potter.
Voldemort?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But also, we don't know where this is taking place.
No, but
have
we
no
see some
idea.
Jedis.
Yeah, like
we
time-
see
Hoping for the High Republic.
we see an orange saber. It looks like
Or
a
the
lot
Old
of
Republic.
action, so I'm down.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what the
Yeah.
hell it'll be about, and we'll just have to wait and see.
But it's Star
It's
Wars,
better than Rogue
so
Squadron,
we love
but
this
fine.
fucking bread.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so next
love this
there was a little bit more footage this time around from Sonic Frontiers. It is the new Sonic game, and it actually has been revealed in the trailer because at one point towards the end of the trailer, he's like fighting some like big monster, like machine kind of thing, and then he runs into an open field. So many people are speculating that this is going to be the first open world Sonic game.
Crazy.
So running high speeds up in like an open world, like
Makes sense.
forest,
Yeah.
Open
area.
world
That'd be
speedster
exciting.
game. Okay.
So I mean, Kirby's going open world, so I mean, it would be kind of cool if Sonic did the same thing.
So what is this
I don't know.
on the
that would be
Switch?
It's gonna be on everything: Switch,
Everything.
Xbox,
Oh,
PS5.
nice.
So,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
so
That
I
was cool.
mean, and, you know, there hasn't been a lot revealed about it, but it looked exciting. That being said, so next we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They are going to be making a video game out of that.
God.
So a couple of
No
years
thanks,
ago,
too scary.
we did get the Friday the 13th video game where it's basically like Dead by Daylight, where like one person plays as the main killer and everybody else like runs away. And many people are speculating that this is going to be kind of the same thing, around the same realm, but in the world of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, like everybody runs away from the killer. Other than
Too
that,
scared. I don't feel like pissing my pants while I'm playing the
I think
game.
they already have kind of like a game like this. Though.
yeah, you know,
Like
so
Dead by
that's
Daylight
why.
or
You know,
something?
This
but
game's
who
whatever.
knows? They haven't revealed exactly what it's going to be about. You know, it's
This
just
game would only
speculations,
be
but-
fun with all of us. Like I'm not
Yeah,
playing this
just-
by myself.
Yeah,
Exactly. Alrighty. So next we're gonna go ahead and talk about. So this is also just a teaser. There is nothing else attached to it, but there was a reveal for a Wonder Woman game. Again, you know, we see the model of Wonder Woman basically like flexing, looking
Is it Serena
buff as
Williams
hell.
like in those commercials?
No.
Yeah.
But she's like has her little whip and everything, and she's floating around, and we get a big DC logo. Other than that, that's it.
You know,
Like,
what is
we don't
DC
get anything. I
doing
don't
though?
know.
You know what? Like Suicide Squad 2 and the other game that's coming out, the Batman one, looks really cool.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't think I really want a Wonder Woman game.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. I don't know. Like, I want more info before I get some of that
Hey,
stuff.
you know,
what
prove
I
me
mean?
wrong though, because I didn't want a Wonder Woman movie, and it turned out to be my
Great.
most favorite movie of that year. So
Yep.
prove me
That's
wrong.
also true. Alrighty, so next,
Bonk me.
there was also a reveal for Alan Wake 2. Apparently, Alan Wake, you know, being one of the original Xbox 360 games, one of the biggest games that came out during the time.
Scary.
After 12 years, they finally decided to make a sequel to that game. Again, that is the game where everything is dark and you kill demons with a flashlight. It's pretty sick.
No.
Did you guys play that
That's the way
game?
it works.
I did
Oh
not.
my
I
God.
watched Angel play it, and
We literally couldn't play it.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Angel
played
was
it?
so scared of it that he played it during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like involves like darkness. That's when they all
Right,
come out, and
yeah.
it's like,
That's why you use your flashlight.
yeah, no, oh, dude, it's so scary.
It
And
would-
there's a book too.
It would be something that I would love to
Is
watch
it like a
Dom
book?
play.
Like Dom
and
Stream.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
I would just be afraid with Dom. Dude, remember when she did?
Outlast, yeah. I
Yeah.
did.
Dude,
I
and
actually
then
did
like
get
the
past
last
first part.
boss for that game was terrifying. It's like this like old lady that's like dressed in
Damn
black,
it.
and she's like, turn off the light. She's right there.
Yeah.
I
It was.
like
It was.
That's
It's
terrifying.
a very
Yeah.
jump scary game. Like,
Yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
I
a
like that.
psychological
Yeah.
thriller game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
exciting to see that there's gonna be a second one, especially after 12 years
Long
that they're
time.
still like being.
Do we all
faithful
play
to
the
it.
first one?
No,
I'd be down. It's on
okay.
Game Pass.
If
I
it's
think,
free?
actually, I think it's actually on Game Pass.
That might be an
Dude,
assignment,
just
boys.
You stream it. Just you
That might
stream
be an
it, then I'll watch
assignment.
you play it, but I'm
But-
not gonna play.
Alrighty, so
That might
next
be
we're
an
gonna go ahead and
assignment.
talk about the Suicide Squad. You know, the new one, take down the Justice League. We got a official gameplay trailer in which we see both King Shark. We see what's his name?
Boomerang.
Captain
Boomerang, Captain Boomerang,
Deadshot.
Harley Quinn,
You see a
Deadshot.
little bit of Deadshot.
Everybody
Yeah.
seems to be fighting smooth. It looks like a beat 'em up type of game,
Mhm.
kind of like
It looks
Guardians.
fun.
It looks
Fun.
similar to Guardians, but more open world. You
But
know what I
also,
mean?
you,
Like,
you can use like all the other characters.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, like Guardians, you know how you can switch between
Yeah.
like the Guardians and stuff
Mhm.
like that. It looks like that,
But
like,
it's not
better.
co-op though, right?
No,
'Cause
it's single
Guardians
player.
isn't co-op. This one's gonna be co-op.
No, oh, is it really? I
Yeah.
thought this was gonna be single player also.
Really?
That'd be dope.
I-
If it's
no,
co-op,
I-
though, imagine.
I could have
Yeah.
sworn I saw that.
Because I know
that this
Gotham
one was
Knights is
co-op.
gonna be co-op.
I'm
for
such
sure.
a big
I
fan
could be
if you
thinking
do the
about
co-op.
Gotham
Gotham
Knights.
If
I
this
could be
game
thinking
is
about Gotham
co-op,
Knights.
oh dude, that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
if they're
I don't
doing
know.
it with Gotham Knights, they can do it with Suicide.
If this
For
was
sure.
co-op though, it would be pretty
And
sick.
it's
It
both
looks like it would
Rocksteady,
work pretty
right?
well.
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
it's Suicide Squad. It's like let me squad up them
Squad.
boys.
Squad with the boys. kill some robots.
Looks interesting. I don't know. The action
Yeah.
looks fun. I don't know. It looked like it could get maybe repetitive, kind of like the Avengers, like where it's just kind of a beat 'em up. But who knows? It would be pretty sick. But alrighty, so second to last thing, Saints Row. We have a gameplay trailer as well. We see a lot of basically shooting, a lot of fighting, a lot of gang related events. What do you guys think about that trailer?
This one looks good. John and I have played mostly 1 through 4
of Saints Row.
Yeah.
Of Saints Row, yeah.
And
you guys hyped for this one? It looks like the
story was good, but it looks like the original, and the original one, dude, the story was great.
Yeah.
Because like once they got crazy with like space and all that
like
stuff,
space
and
aliens, and
they kind of lost me.
and it looks like they're going back to roots.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
That's
so it
nice.
looks like they're going back to their roots, but I would love to see them kind of rely on the online play more, like because they never
that'd be
push
sick.
on that. Like it's always story based. So hopefully they go with an online route. Maybe it
Focus.
can be a more freer version of what Grand Theft Auto does.
Alrighty, and last but not least for our gaming news, something very exciting, something we're all looking forward to,
very
of course.
amongously sussy.
So Among Us is going to VR, apparently. It looks kind of scary,
Dude, it looks so
actually,
funny.
but, like, imagine
but
turning
it's like-
around and like seeing like...
Just like thinking about it, like I feel like it's a fun time though, cause you're just like you're
in
looking
VR,
around.
so I feel like
It's like, wait,
all the
and
tasks,
then
like,
trying to do the
little-
task.
just like looking.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, checking up people like, hey, hold on, I'm checking my numbers. Or you're like,
I'm gonna suck at the swipe, like the card swipe one.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
suck at that.
Yeah.
that'd be great.
But,
It
wait,
looks
guys.
kind of fun.
Update on Suicide Squad. It is co-op.
That
Nice.
is cool.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Right. That's exciting. Ooh.
And
Good job,
update on
research
Among Us
channel.
VR, sure. You know, I mean, I guess it's good. I feel as though it was one of those games designed to like catch fire but then burn out decently quick.
Uh-huh.
So I just hope this kind of like at least stays a little bit relevant.
Pumps it up again.
Yeah.
Wait, but like, just from like this, do you want to get a VR set a little more?
Depends.
If it was cheaper, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty
How
expensive.
much
they're
are
like
they?
$300.
Oh, that's
At
it. really?
least. Well, they're at
Yeah.
least. There's some
Yeah.
that are like 800 and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then sometimes if you really want like a better experience, you have to get all this other shit.
Like
and-
this kind of motion capture stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but if it was more like accessible and then kind of less complicated, I think I would like be playing it now.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
But
That concludes
see.
it.
alrighty, so that's gonna be it for our gaming news as well as our Game Awards recap. That's gonna close us off for that. So next, we're gonna go ahead and go into my homework this week.
Ooh.
Right? This week,
Senpai Drew,
something very holiday themed again. I'm gonna come out with a soft double feature this time around.
Okay.
First off,
soft though.
I do want to start off with a very classic Christmas movie. I feel like when I was growing up, I saw this pretty often, but I kind of want to refresh you. I haven't seen it in literally years. I want you guys to watch for the first one. Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
Oh, nice.
Have you ever seen that one?
I have.
A while ago, I think. It's like a
a while
cartoon,
ago.
obviously, but it's like semi-old.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and now for this next one, I want you guys to pick. I have a dice in my hand right now,
Ooh.
and so now I want you to pick between even or odd.
Ooh.
What do you guys want? Even or odd?
Odd.
Pick.
Yeah.
Odd as a group?
Odd.
Alrighty, here we go. So this is going to decide. Odd is going to be, let's say, newer. And then even is going to be old. Even.
Oh, it's
Gonna be
even.
old. So that means you guys are going to watch the original Grinch.
Oh,
What?
yeah, so much
Grinch,
better.
the classic.
So much better than
Christmas
the new
with,
one.
Where do you guys keep watching?
Jim
like,
Carrey?
No, the
no,
cartoon.
the cartoon. The old original cartoon.
I was
This is-
scared of that
I've
one
never seen any
too.
of them, so
We're
it's
gonna
fine.
keep
Really?
it.
Dude, the
Yeah.
one Jim Carrey's really fucking good.
Yeah.
We
I've
were
never
gonna
seen
keep,
any
we're
of
gonna
I
keep it
just saw
very
that one last year.
we're gonna keep it very animated this week because with Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. That's an animated classic.
I thought you were
And
going to
so-
take a pick.
So the other option was if you guys got the odd, it would have been the new.
The
Grinch.
one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
Yeah.
The new.
Oh.
I don't
No,
know.
the old
Yeah,
one
pretty
is
much the
way
one.
better.
But I got a pick that I thought you were going to take.
What's that?
But I'm pretty excited. It's
Oh.
it's going to be a good one.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you thought I was gonna?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I can't say it though.
Oh.
I'll tell Nick.
Yeah.
What
You're
the
next
hell?
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're next on the thing? Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
I don't
So you have to
think
wait.
this guy will take it, yeah.
We'll
I
see.
don't even know it.
But
We're
alrighty,
probably thinking
so
the same
you
one.
heard it
No.
you heard it here this week. Once again, it's gonna be Grandma Got Ran Over by Reindeer, and of course the original,
In
the
the
Grinch.
Grinch.
Dude, I
Stinky
love
Grinch.
the original one.
The original
brings
one's
me
the
such
best, bro.
nostalgia. Like,
Yeah.
it feels
He
so
likes
cool,
eating garbage.
man.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, pay attention
There's
to
like
the details and
one
stuff
or
like that.
two
See what you
really
think.
like visually like appealing parts in that one
Yeah,
too.
right?
That like, oh.
But alrighty, so last but not least, we need a question. So,
Well,
As a
by the
holiday.
time this comes out, Spider-Man will come out. So why don't we do a
Ooh.
Spider-Man question?
I have one. Which one was your favorite Spider-Man that?
I was just saying that, yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
they
Let's
show
just
up, we have yet to see.
Preemptively ask that question.
And so I think a lot of us
I
also
love
are
it.
going to go offline this week. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it is very dangerous this week for a lot
Going
of us
Zero Dark
because
30.
the movie is going to come out tomorrow
The
in
lads.
the UK or today.
The lads.
Was it
Oh,
today?
those lads.
Or tomorrow,
Tomorrow
in the UK.
in the UK.
And they're gonna
so
try to get us
tomorrow in the UK. Everybody's going to be
76.
posting it left and right. So I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to delete like Reddit. I'm probably going to delete like I
I'm
don't know
not
about
gonna go
Instagram,
I'm not going on Twitter.
but like yeah, no,
I'm not
gonna
gonna go on my
use
Explore
Twitter. I'm not
page
gonna
on
use anything.
Instagram.
Yeah, or
stay-
that.
stay
Yeah,
away
I'm
from
just
that.
gonna play
Yeah,
video games
I think
all this
it's just
week.
not-
And like,
yeah.
yeah, like I'm not gonna do anything else.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
TikTok's a bad one.
And YouTube,
TikTok.
we have to be very careful with YouTube
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
because in the recommended like videos that you get, like
Yeah.
especially from like new rock stars and stuff that they're posting,
And
like
they
I
YouTube,
I
it's like,
muted them
oh.
all and like.
Oh,
did
that's
all
a good
that
idea. I
stuff.
should
They
do that.
also
I should
did
do
the
that.
red
That's a good
carpet
idea.
premiere tonight. And I already had on like my Twitter this lady I follow, Grace Randolph, shout out to the Queen of Scoops. She's like, spoiler-free review of Spider-Man No Way
I
Home.
read that
Yeah,
too.
I
like,
don't- nope.
No.
Nope, don't care.
I'm not even hearing about it.
Yeah.
Don't-
Sorry,
I don't-
Queen of Scoops.
I don't want to hear about Queen of Scoops.
But today
Yeah.
we start our gauntlet to see, because we got to make it till Thursday for you
Yeah.
guys.
Going
Well, maybe Friday, but
Zero Dark Spidey.
But
Zero-
we're
zero-
very,
zero
very
Dark
excited, and you heard it here. So, who was your favorite in the movie? Let's see
Yeah.
if they showed up.
Yeah.
We haven't seen
And
it yet.
then if they
but-
didn't,
How much did
are
you cry when they
you
didn't
depressed?
show up?
Are
Yeah,
you depressed?
yeah.
Are you depressed?
Are you suicidal? Like, call
Exactly.
the helpline.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you heard it here. And remember to follow us on TikTok, to follow us on Instagram. We're always posting our stuff there, all sorts of stuff. And to subscribe on our YouTube, of course, and like our videos, share us out,
Yeah.
as always. But thank you guys so much once again for a very holiday-themed episode of BuzzBoys.
Oh.
And thank you guys for sticking around for all of the buzz and the boys stuff.
Oh, Pod Daddy.
Oh my
so
God,
good,
so
buddy.
smooth.
Alright,
Bonk.
that's it.
Merry
Goodbye,
Christmas!
everybody.
Okay.
Bye.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays!
Merry Kwanzaa.